Murder drones is
Prize stream.
Oh, you surprise stream, yes. Indeed.
Bruh, I'm in fucking class right now.
Why are you doing this if it's not the case?
Yeah, it's an online class. I'll live.
Okay, bye, dude.
fuck are you doing here if you're in an online class? What the hell?
What the fuck? Oh shit! Everything that we said... Oh. You didn't say that everything we said was streamed.
Yeah.
I was
and?
live in stream.
Oh shit.
What the hell do you want?
What the hell do you want? You pinged me, motherfucker.
I didn't ping you specifically.
What
What are you?
What are you talking
That's the real
about?
question.
You're deluded. He's deluded.
I've been deleted.
How
Long
dare
time.
you delete it, boy? No one gets deleted on my site without my permit to get deleted.
Get mad at Jerry, he's the one who did it.
I got a gun here, boy. I can shoot you at this very moment.
This is like Cockney
God.
Kratos. It's like, I don't know.
Hedgeon
How many...
20.
Listen, if I'm Cockney Kratos, I'll be yelling all the time.
Oh boy.
Yeah, you are.
Are you Italian?
Actually, sounded a little evangelical to
Got
me.
a gun, bubs. I got a gun. Big gun. And that means big business and big fun as well.
Alrighty then.
Okay.
Hold on. Can you also send me 10,000 kilograms of Zen crystal? I need that. I need that into my system right now.
Jerry, are you sure this stream is a good idea?
Yes, it's a good idea.
Oh, dude.
We
Take
could
care.
watch Jerry stream some painting.
Oh,
No, you
Yeah.
gotta start painting pornography. Trust me.
You shut up. Will you
You
shut
went for
up?
like
Will you,
you went for
shut
like
up?
the lowest hanging fruit.
Alright, fine. Maybe then I'll inject methanol inside me. Maybe that'll work.
Hello. Hello.
Hey, where's Phil?
Good afternoon.
That is by far the most normal introduction we've had so far. Thank you.
I mean, who needs one anyways?
Are you Kratos? What was that?
What, you want me to do a
I'll
Kratos
go-
impression now?
No, I just want you to be quiet.
I'll go and summon Phil.
Don't you need to go to school or something?
I don't go to school.
Just mute him.
Alright. I will do that.
I don't know. This seems fun.
The special school is too far away for him.
The special school got shelled by the Russians.
Fuck. How the fuck can England and Russia get involved in a single place? What is this?
Okay,
Cold War? Or
bad
something?
news. Phil is apparently 8 years old and he's at school.
Oh, gee.
Ah, shy Phil is dead.
Phil, draw
Oh, I
White
see.
Sawoki to start with that.
Oh.
I'm really
White
glad that it.
Why Sawoki? You mean
White people.
I'm really glad, Jerry, that it looks like right now you're like drawing the head of like one of those 2008 Rage memes.
Does it? Oh my god.
I don't think it does.
White
I mean,
people.
One of the heads with like the obnoxiously like large eyes that go off of the head.
it may look like one when you add, I don't know, the wrinkles and all.
Oh shit, man's got red eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All of the.
You just gotta give him.
You
just gotta give him a very bloodshot eye.
Let me.
And
Let
it's
me.
white manta.
Too much weed.
Also,
Be
has
even
a
let me
YouTube channel.
Go on.
Man, how does it feel to be the only person to reference Aquaman in the last 5 years?
That feels pretty good, man. Feels pretty good. It's alone at the top.
What's next? Homestar Runner reference?
I feel powerful.
Okay, guys. Do we have a quirk that
Did you
Northman
just-
go
No,
to
hang on. Did you just reference? Did you just reference Homestar Runner with no prior context? No, with no context, just to reference Homestar Runner.
Everyone, please calm down.
I don't
Do
know
we
what
have-
happened.
You sound German.
Calm down. Do we have a quirk that Mothman go to the source, Jerry? Can you confirm?
Can I confirm what?
What?
A quirk that Mothman go to the source. Someone in
You
chat
don't-
is asking.
I don't know.
Don't you understand, Jerry? Don't you understand? Didn't you go to Mothman to the soul? Come on, Jerry.
Quirked up Mothman goated with the sauce.
Caked up Mothman.
Holy fuck.
Hey, before we get too many more people in here, Jerry, I just want to say I probably ought to get back to my online class. So, fuck you, Godspeed, you glorious
Please
bastard.
do
Enjoy your
something more
stream.
important than this.
Alright.
Please do
Can
it
we-
now.
Can we ban
And
everyone
thank
who's
you,
in school at the
buddy.
moment?
This is the most active I've been on this server in like 4 years.
Yeah, true.
Probably never.
I've been so damn inactive that the time of my
You will pick
activity
it.
has gone
I
to
have
what?
no
Let's
vision.
see.
Oh wait,
Let me
it's
read
Reddit
this
man.
diagram here. This diagram says that I've been so damn inactive that it's gone to up 10 years, a decade, I'd say.
Where's Jerry drawing?
Hold on, let me just drop dead in 10 minutes.
It's quirked up Mothman.
Guys,
Quirked up
This is
Mothman.
what you traded me for,
Jerry.
Jerry. This is what you traded
I'm
me
gonna-
for.
What are you talking about? What are you
I'm
talking
gonna make
about?
me Evangelion
I'm
reference on
I'm
stream.
teasing.
Equivalent
I don't
exchange.
know, man.
Anyway.
But I do
Jerry,
have
You're
a
attacked.
solution.
I'm being attacked right now.
Stop
Okay.
being attacked
gonna
then.
make
Wait, hang
Take
on.
this assault
Okay.
right now.
It's about
You
to
say
get
I'm the
worse.
only person to reference like Aquaman in 5 years, and then you go and you straight up do like Black Manta with a Trump haircut and bunny ears instead of antenna. I don't know what this is.
It's alright.
Just poisoning the stream.
Do you lift? Well, yeah, I'm forklift certified.
Wait, is that an ant?
How the
It seems
fuck
to
are
be
we
some kind of-
supposed to know? Listen, alright, here's the issue with identifying the
Calm
species.
down.
I'm
Yeah,
Try
can you
to talk
just simply be normal?
Alright, guys.
How
Let's
do you
talk
mean more?
about gender identification.
Oh
Are you
shit.
making?
Oh
like a-
no.
You're gonna ignite a dumpster fire.
Are you making like a?
Ah,
I don't know, like a shitty Reddit favicon?
Do
I
you
don't
not
know,
know what a
I'm
Sawoki
not
That's how I
is?
feel
Have you not
right now.
been
Do I-
following anything?
Do I not know what a what
A
is?
Sawoki.
A Sawoki? No.
Sorry.
Sorry.
It's a Mothman.
Did he destroy the Quinsboro Bridge or something like last time?
destroy nature.
He might.
Fuck
It's possible.
nature.
How do I spell it?
Siwokee.
Aye, aye, aye.
Siwokee.
You seem to have cut off. Can you tell me what exactly you mean by Mothman? Do you mean like fur affinity Mothman or like a demon Mothman?
A bit of both.
I mean, communist
have-
Mothman.
I have no idea what that is.
Then just a regular Mothman.
Do you not know the myth of the Mothman?
I think everyone knows that because of the internet. I mean, do all of you? All of you know
Turn
of
on
the
the lights.
Mothman, the original, you know, flying guy, the
Everyone know
flying
what the noise
humanoid.
is outside. It's because I live in Kiev.
Jerry is making
They're
this
shelling right now.
Of course.
Jerry
Yes.
is making his persona.
Okay,
Jerry's
no.
persona is a
Humanoid
communist
with
moth.
no head and fucking what? Two big red old eyes, wings for arms.
Okay, Grumpy
Does
just
Rooney sound like the dubbed version of a Pokemon character?
Grumpy just DM'd me Mothman in all caps like 5 times. So
Well,
I think
can
he's
take
watching
it-
the stream.
I
Oh,
can take it for
okay.
granted that one of us
Possible.
is turning
Right.
insane.
I think it's possible.
Hello, my
You should all
friends.
sell-
Do it,
How are you
Dormont.
doing
Do
today,
it.
my friends?
So
I
much
dare
more
you.
than the actual call.
Yeah, why is
Be the
he on the
sacrificial
server
Good afternoon,
actually?
my
He's a cool
friend.
dude.
I don't even know. But let's see. I'm gonna try and say whore in Czech.
holy fucking shit! Look at that shading. Look at that light coming off the edge there.
Professional.
I wish, like, I'm not even kidding, Jerry. It might sound really sarcastic, but no, like, I peaked in drawing skill at like 6th grade. So you know, you're still doing better than me right now.
Yeah.
That means
I am-
nothing. That
I am
means
by
less
no
than
means-
nothing.
Mention praise and plays and Jerry will have a seizure. This man will not leave me alone.
All right, then tell him to leave him. Then tell him to.
He has been
kindly
commenting on my fucking channel since
Who?
It looks like a...
since
Who?
forever, like
What?
2014.
Are you sure?
It's great.
Wait, is this like the same guy, or did he change his
Oh,
like
Kurt?
name?
No, it's been the exact same like profile picture and
Kelly,
like
Kurt.
username forever. I'm convinced I know
Kelly,
him
I
in real
just
life
had-
and he hasn't revealed himself.
Oh, so it's not Kurt.
No.
Okay.
I decided I will
No,
represent
all the
the screen
annoying
chat.
people
Someone
joined when I
asked-
did Ruby alt.
As
Someone
opposed
asked
to all the
if you
annoying
could-
people right now.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh,
Someone asked if you could add bees to World Engine.
Let's start.
Ah,
let's
now
start,
you see, I've already done that.
let's start some
Bro,
drama.
bro,
Let's just attack people on the internet, right? All right.
Hey,
Yeah.
Jerry, quick thing. Like, so
Go ball.
what's the point? So you're just drawing stuff right now? That's right.
Yeah.
Would you want to load up like a Aggie or a draw pile to have other people that can draw join
I
you?
got a great plan. Sorry.
No, I don't
I
trust you.
got a greatest plan. to
You don't
bring-
trust me?
I
bad
don't trust
You don't
you,
trust-
I don't trust them. I don't trust anyone on this channel.
You
I'm
can
sorry to
trust
hear
me
that.
because
I
I'm
don't
very
know why you
kind.
I don't know why you don't trust me. I've given you advice before.
that's fair.
That's a terrible thing.
But doesn't matter. I do know one thing.
I'm
that
a
we
serious
should do
person.
Collectively, we should raid a Gmod roleplay server. All right?
So is this from spell stuff?
Yes.
Definitely.
This
of
is
course,
gonna
you
go
can tell it
extremely
because
Oh yes. Okay,
literally
so we had an idea yesterday because spell stuff is post-apocalyptic. That the Ozai are repurposing like old American tanks that they found around, but instead of thinking that they're war equipment, they think they're farming tools.
Didn't we already have it?
How do you do that?
Yeah,
had this
yeah,
idea
and,
before.
I'll
and they
show
think the
you.
tanks like are made to plow the
That's
fields.
inter-
and
that's
the,
inter-
the...
Yeah.
It's an interesting
whole-
idea, but like, how do you get that confused?
They don't
Okay, but
know.
no. They think the treads are there to plow fields. They think the barrel is there to spray out water.
Yeah, what about the
explosive
cannon?
Inside the photo. The cannon is the cannon. It's not
The
a
cannon's what
cannon.
the
It's a
water
barrel
comes
to
out
spray
of.
out water.
You see, they think
Yeah.
it goes backwards. Like they think
a
the
big
treads are
water
for
hose.
tilling the earth, and they think the
That makes
the spout
sense,
is
yes.
for like is for watering it.
Okay,
Yeah,
but
that's
like,
brain
Legs and the
thinking.
treads.
Alright, wait,
Like,
hey,
little,
that's
like,
right. I think
claws.
spell stuff is the one. Spell stuff is the one I did a VO for, where it's like
Yeah,
it's after a war or something, and it's like magic happening after,
not after
Yeah,
the
it's
kind
not
of
like the
after war.
greatest
It's
nightmare ever.
or is it the
Kind of
cause of the
happens.
war?
I mean, are you familiar with Shadowrun?
really
It's basically
happen.
the same
It's kind of
situation.
Are you familiar
Okay.
with Shadowrun?
It
Damn,
is.
Jerry.
It
You
is
don't know-
literally.
I legitimately for like half a
It's
second.
just a big random magic apocalypse, and then we have to live with it. That's basically it.
I legitimately for like half a second thought you were gonna say, "Are you familiar with Shadow Legends, Raid Shadow?" And I was gonna be like, "Jerry."
You fucking insane.
That was the entire purpose of spell stuff.
Yeah, exactly. It was
A
all
huge
it
ass
was.
advertisement.
But okay, so
This
the
section is
treads are
sponsored
for
by
the
Raid.
treads are for crush and tilling essentially.
Yeah.
The quote unquote spout is for water. Okay,
Good.
I'm not sure how you would load it, but I mean, okay, sure, we'll go with that.
With
Alright,
difficulty.
You can just put like a hose inside of it, right? You can just put a hose on top of
It's
the
been a few decades.
inside the
It's
inside
been a few
the
decades.
chamber,
We
I
can just
guess.
have like tanks of water.
Wait, what
Yeah,
era
but doesn't
of
that
tank is
imply
this?
that they've like done modification? Like, if you were to go inside the tank, you could confuse the treads for tilling because they already work in that manner. The cannon, I assume, is still connected to like a giant fucking missile loading
I
chamber.
was about to say,
is
like,
it?
how do they confuse it that like that's not a
Well,
weapon?
Yeah, and they thought
It's
the
been a
missiles for
while.
they thought the missiles were for like rodents or something, and they
well,
just happened to
it's-
be in
Yeah,
there.
sure.
Rodents?
How big are the rodents?
You unleash
Rodents of unusual size.
you know, fucking.
Either way, it's been a while in
What do you
universe,
think
so
those-
they
what do you
probably
think
just like
Ukrainians are
modified
stealing
it.
all the- what do you think
Is there
Ukrainian
fucking-
farmers are stealing all those tanks? It's
Is
obviously
there fucking
communist.
Skaven
They're
or
great
something?
for
What the fuck
farming.
is going on?
Jerry, it's for the worms,
talking
the
about
real life
tanks?
worms.
The Alaskan bullworms are here, and they're gonna
Speaking
eat
of
all your
worms,
nuts.
raw worm for spell stuff.
Putin finally decided, you guys, we got 2 fucking big rats over here. All right, we need this shit back.
Hold on, guys. We're
You
gonna rally up. okay?
Ukrainians, you need to
You
deal with your
guys want to
fucking
see
rat
giant
trains.
worms and spell stuff, right? You guys want to see giant worms and spell stuff?
Oh yeah.
Why-
Oh, yeah.
like,
Can we have
Yeah,
friends
exactly.
can you get the worm
Is that a
from
question?
Doom for a second? That would be
Jerry, can you
great.
please get. Because the thing is, he's been denying me to get worms in this, like, you know, fucking thing
Are
all
we
the time.
seriously?
Jerry,
So can you please
listen,
tell him to add giant worms to spell stuff? Thank you.
Why?
Jerry, I don't wanna,
giant
I
worms
don't wanna, I don't wanna sound unreasonable, but if you don't
I
add
fuck with
giant
it.
worms, I will track you down and I will flay you alive.
That's true. That's true. He will.
That sounds pretty unreasonable.
It's unreasonable that you don't have worms.
I mean, like,
Jerry,
so
Jerry, my silver tongue is able to make it so that anybody can ask for worms. So I think you should continue and get the worms.
that's an
Indeed.
odd ability. Is this
I
a
think
stand
you should
ability,
calm
friend?
down. We only have like
So,
5
question about
races or
the
whatever.
worms. Like,
Man,
what
these
type of
worms
worms
sound
would you
nice.
want
How
them to
many
be?
confirmed races actually do we
Yeah,
have? Because
It's
there's
a
the
funny animal. Funny
What-
critter.
Like, do you need
There's
worms?
demons, Ozai,
Or does it need to be
Loki,
special worms?
Vulcan, Velds, outcasts.
Outcasts,
The
owl people.
I don't know
Or
if
the
the owls are
owls.
canon yet. The
Intelligent.
jellies. So we have right now we have 7 canon.
Honestly, when it comes to, I honestly also wanted to have like capybaras. Capybaras are pretty cool.
Oh yeah.
I
We-
mean,
we-
I think it's pretty realistic for
Are-
them to appear. I
thought
mean,
capybaras
they're
were an Asian
basically the
thing.
same continent, so
I
They
mean,
are an
like-
Asian thing.
Cooney, you remind me of me, but not in a good way.
Capybaras are a giant rodent from Africa.
Am I-
They're from-
Okay, wait, did you just- first-
They're from
I've
South
just
America,
heard somebody
you know?
say capybaras are an Asian thing, and capybaras are from Africa. What the fuck? You guys know?
South Australia.
Oh,
You guys gotta-
Jesus.
Pick one.
I mean, I don't know.
Capybaras, for your fucking information, you uneducated people, are in South America. They're a massive fucking rodent, and anacondas prey on them. It's
Oh, they are from Americas. Okay, then that's
yeah,
fair game.
South America, yes.
Yeah.
Fair game.
What's up with South America anyway? I mean, it's
I
bizarre.
mean,
Doesn't matter.
Capybaras are from Asia and Africa. Oh my god.
let's see, a couple hundred fucking thousand years ago, it had birds that.
The world was in a hot, dense state.
No, you're not doing that shit. I'm shooting it away.
I don't think he believes the world was in a hotbed state.
I'm gonna fucking. I'm just gonna
Jesus
mute
Christ.
Cooney.
Oh,
My own
yeah.
sanity.
Most
He's been a
unfortunate.
bit of a sad.
As am I.
I apologize, Cooney, but it's for my own sanity.
At the very least, you need to like pick one of the 4 accents you've displayed during this VC and just stick to it.
Which one then? Well, I'm
Think of it like, you know, going into a tech tree, like you're from Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Hey, he's got glasses.
I'm
Damn,
not
Jerry,
allowed to make fun of people's
these new emotes go hard.
These new emotes so hard. Feel free to share.
Man, confederations, confederacies, unions, technocracies. I just want to farm. Wait, what is that? What is that one meme that Seth used in his new video? Is like, yes, the crops are doing well. Agriculture is the future.
My crop's doing well. Irrigation is the future.
Balloons raised to spell stuff when.
Let me check it. I
Capybara can
watched that
carry
video like
3
6 times
oranges.
already.
Capybara fact. Okay.
Right, like I know that someone posted the thumbnail in the fucking chat.
Oh
and
yeah.
it's obviously an edit of the original image, which has a black guy in it, in a suit. So you could just like edit over that image, because that's already been edited over to give it an extra spicy
Over the
look.
edit. We're really going Inception.
My crop's doing well.
Oh shit! One of your chat members suggested that these quote unquote giant worms should be bobbit worms, and I actually fuck with that.
I don't know.
Yeah, what the fuck is a bobbit worm?
You don't know what those bobbit
You don't know what a bobbit worm is?
I don't know what most worms are.
Hang on. Jerry, what I want you to do is while you're on stream here, obviously you're sharing your illustration window, but go to Google Images real quick and just search up bobbit worm, BOBBIT.
Hobbit worm? What is this?
No.
A shot?
It's like
Hobbit worms.
Hobbit, but it starts with a B. Worm. And have a gander at that shit.
Yeah, how about that?
The reason why I know they were named that was
Oh, hello,
back in
we're friendly.
the case. I think it was back in like the
Well, you're
60s
right.
or
Look up
50s.
r/honeyfuckers.
There was a
Don't
case
do
that
that.
I think it was called the
Otherwise
Bobbit
you will
case, and
die.
that's
Wow,
the reason why the
unimaginable
Bobbit one was
horde.
named.
Now look up bot worms or something.
Basically, they're like
Botflies.
Oh my god, that's fucking disgusting.
they are worms that grow up to like fucking 10 feet long and just sit underneath the ocean floor, waiting for fish to come by, and that shit disappears.
I already came across a humanized version.
That's
What?
horrifying.
I'm gonna share it in Terra text.
I made the Japanese. I
funny.
did it again.
That's foreign.
Hang on.
You guys,
I'm getting
you guys know about the
I'm
You
getting
guys
so
know-
confused. The topics are everywhere. Everyone else seems to be talking about one thing. A moment ago, we were talking about bobbit worms. I heard Cooney yell out something about Japanese, which I have no fucking clue what that has to do with anything.
It's fine.
As have I.
It's the
Here's I found an image
so
that
sorry,
displays
Cooney,
how
but
long
your
they are
energy
if you
is
want it.
Too much.
Your energy is too high, Tony. Calm
This is
down.
here's the bobbit
Yeah,
worm at full
Cooney,
length.
Cooney, you're spurging out, my dude.
I like.
Holy shit.
Yeah, it's a
Jesus
really fucking
Christ.
big worm.
Yeah, please stop being a low count in the chat, thanks.
Do you know about the species
Alright,
of
bro, you're
worm
not allowed to
that,
be a low count in this voice chat. Please fucking
Nice.
leave.
Do
Please.
you know
Draw
about the species
jelly.
of worms that?
The door's right there, bro.
Jerry,
Okay.
draw jelly
Trying
in
to
the
ask-
latest fashion.
Okay, I see the kobold with glasses on the tank, watering the fields.
Jerry,
I
can you
see the
record?
dude from Kids Next Door with a bunny ears.
It's just the Mothman.
I'm trying to.
Oh wait.
I love children.
Fuck, now that he mentioned it. Ah.
There you go.
You know what?
Amogus.
God damn it.
I hate to say
It's
it,
about
but I would.
What is
Jerry,
it?
no one. Oh, there it is. All right.
He's
Listen,
doing so well.
You were showing the anime girl for too long.
Fine.
Damn. Damn.
My good man, you are doing superb work.
What? So anyway, I had an idea for the worms. So the worms, I often, earthworms exist. I often put like earthworms with.
They
Do they?
do.
Do earthworms exist?
Earthworms exist?
Earthworms is made up of a Swedish to beans.
That's incredible.
I wasn't fucking done yet. I'm not gonna talk about Earth acidity. I swear to God.
This is truly.
Okay, so
Parchment, we're sorry. Go ahead.
So the worms, you can make the bobbit worms, but they're like crystal worms, right? They're shiny and rare, and they'll eat you whole, but they're made of crystals and stuff, and that makes their skin very hard. I was thinking,
worms will always save the day.
I was thinking that perhaps you could do something along those lines, where it's like either a worm that feeds on like minerals or something, and that's why they're a threat to one of the more industrious factions.
Do the crystal worms like do a process called fusion with the kid that looks like Sans from Undertale with hair, like to form better, stronger things?
No, it's something you use to hang yourself at night. Anyway, my idea is like they're like mineral termites, but they're very big and dangerous.
Hey, dude, can you like draw my OC? Here's a character sheet.
Just make
paid for it.
Mineral termites is a better idea. Hold up, wait. That's such a better idea, though.
What?
Mineral termites. Why do mineral termites? It's so much better.
So much like Jerry.
Why not make a bobbit worm like an eldritch horror in the sea?
How is it going to be something that we can't?
I mean, like, I was just thinking that the worms could be a mineral termite, and thus making them more relevant to the story.
Why not a flesh termite?
So how do you suggest dealing with the mineral termite infestation then?
Well, my ears thank you for that. Oh my god.
Tanks. Is the tank gold? Is this tank solid gold?
Holy shit, he pissed on the tank.
No, he's running with the Gucci.
No, it's just piss flavoring.
Piss colored tank, bro.
No, it's just mustard, definitely.
Terrible.
It's their latest new technology, piss flavoring.
Jerry, someone in chat has a question.
No!
Jerry,
it was a piss joke when we were talking about the tank, but when you start actually making a yellow stream, man.
It's awful!
He's making everything but the stream yellow.
Jerry, somebody asked if you've watched the new Vox Machina series of D&D shit.
Would I watch that?
I don't know. Somebody asked.
No,
don't you want to watch
yellow?
The Invincible guys make fucking Critical Role shit?
No.
oh my god, it's Critical Role! Oh!
Something insane!
Ace, why are you posting anthro bobbit worms? I don't like this.
Because I saw it earlier and I
Because
thought
he's a furry.
Because he's a furry.
This is...
And also because they look good.
I missed about 20 seconds ago when I didn't know this existed.
Listen, he's just a furry and
God damn it,
I'm
Smokey.
glad I noticed it.
Allow me to take a pint of methanol.
Say that worm should be.
What the fuck does a pint of Met Cooney? Jerry, you're fucking VC is a lawless wasteland.
We know.
Just like spell stuff, right?
Just like
It's thematic.
Who needs sanity, anyways?
This is now an RP server.
What?
Yeah.
I hate it.
Everyone has to get into character.
How the hell?
Oh, shit, he's got
Asterisk
overalls
brushes
on.
my hand against your cheek. Asterisk.
Not that good roleplay.
I love that this whole thing.
Alright
I love
guys,
that
you
this whole
actually
thing
like
is just
destroy
like yellow.
Okay, dude, you're literally like fucking ruining my immersion right now. Get in character or fuck off, alright?
He's in fucking overalls. He's in overalls.
What is it that fucking banana says? I would do a trick flip off the wall and then slap you, and then if you cry out, then it's fail RP and I contact the admin.
Wait, so the question.
Seriously.
Watch out, here goes Jerry with a fizz.
Where did they get the glass from? Wait, that's a stupid
I'm
question.
taking the fizz gun, I'm moving them around.
Oh, here comes Jerry. He's got to take you. Oh no, there goes your prop. Oh.
Do they have bifocals and spell stuff?
Overalls?
I'm taking your piss tank to the rooftop, buddy.
Someone asked, will spell stuff be on Amazon Prime?
That sounds like a nightmare. Why would we make deer?
Someone in the chat.
It's okay, I'll take that question. Spell Stuff will not be on Amazon Prime, but it will be featuring right after the Halo show on Paramount Plus in this this fall.
Parker, I appreciate you, Parker. Don't you know me?
Are we on crack?
You'll need you know, some kind of palate cleanser after you're done watching.
Someone do a reality check, alright?
You need to draw the
Our
jellies.
perception of reality is
I don't know
not
how I'm
going
gonna do it.
banana
Gelatins?
crazy.
Roll for perception.
Are you talking like sea jellies?
I rolled a 91.
Yeah, sea jellies.
Oh,
lake jellies.
like do you need reference or something? I can go find some.
No,
if
I'm
you
just
want.
trying to imagine what to do with them.
We had a reference picture for it
I
a
guess
while
the most
back.
obvious thing would just be chromodome.
Give them horns or something. I don't know.
Verx
Make them
Verx
dangerous.
says, God, I feel like the VC needs to be filtered or something. The chaos is too much. Couldn't agree more, Verx.
Oh, did I just hear
Didn't we
you?
have the idea that they were like Splatoon jellies or wasn't that like the original thought?
Alright, Cooney, I didn't mute you until now.
He's drawing the drip. He's drawing the drip.
Held out this long.
Oh my god, are you?
Oh shit!
I can already tell the shape.
It's time for the server mute.
Still in 1984.
Yeah, dude, what the
Held out as long as I could.
You held out? That's fucked up, man.
Wait,
I
robotical
Googled
jellies?
these,
Are they
immediately
robot
Googled
jellies?
them, I don't know what to tell you. I couldn't hold out.
Or wait, no.
That doesn't. That sounds like Alistair when he does his Trey Yazzie impression.
Why are you guys doing Trey Yazzie impressions?
It was what?
Why are you guys doing Trey Yazzie impressions?
We're not. It's just Alistair.
Oh, okay. Why is he
Alistair,
doing
like
it
from
then?
Husband Hotel? Dude, I love that.
I don't know because he has like this habit when we're in the VC. If Yazzie is in there and it's just AFK, like he'll just I guess pretend to be Yazzie for something. But we will all. It's like, all right, Alistair, thank you.
That sounds unbelievably cringy.
Wait, he's drawing a different character now, or are you still drawing the gelatin?
I'm still drawing the gelatin.
The gelatin.
The gelatin.
Oh.
The jellicle.
When it comes to the gelatin, can you actually make jelly out of it?
That would be cannibalism.
Why is it holding his hands together like that?
This
Why are
better
you
be a
drawing a big
safer
nose
word
on
pick.
him? I don't get it. What's the big nose and the rubbing your hands together? Are you trying to imply something here?
You got this.
Oh no, I know what this is. This is the I receive insert thing here, you receive insert thing here meme pose. That's exactly what
There's
this
a lot
dude
of
is
meme
doing.
poses like this, dude. So.
Pretty much.
Okay. That's so cool, man.
Great offer.
Great
No
offer.
medals.
I like the idea of like a disproportionately huge head.
You're already
man,
going.
he
for
was
it.
born that way.
Damn, dude's got some muscles.
Fucking
Never
tiny
mind.
eyes.
Muscles right there.
Now he's got love handles.
Dude, those aren't muscles, those are...
He's
yeah,
one of
those are
those
love handles.
bears or barras I keep hearing about, right?
No, I think you're thinking of
Borrows?
Baka.
It's one of those sussy Beccas, I guess.
Yeah. You got that malformed head, and in compensation, he got a muscular
He's
body.
got that. He's got that Louis III head. You know,
Do they have muscles?
head full of water, but yet he still lives.
I mean, it's pretty impressive. Like, how old is he, Jerry? Is he in his 30s? Because that's a pretty long time.
Filano was
Jellyfish live
asking.
forever.
Oh god, you are.
Filano was asking, when will Jerry make spells in spell stuff?
Already have.
Dude, I know nothing about your fucking project. I'm just reading out the comments, man. That's all.
I think the spells.
Are we
we should
streaming
maybe
right
focus
now?
on system.
The magic
Oh,
system
like,
is a touchy topic right now.
Will
That's
Toho
cool.
be featured? Wait, why would you think that? No, you're just memeing me. Oh man, I'm so retarded.
He does not have a supreme shirt, Jerry.
Someone's asking if you're gonna put fucking Toho in the game. I don't know.
Why would I do
I
that?
agree.
Seems like an executive decision to put fucking lollies.
What, the company
and
that makes
stuff.
Godzilla?
Yeah.
Yes.
No.
Are you gonna put Godzilla into spell stuff?
I don't.
Godzilla's plural.
What are you talking about?
Godzillas. You're already putting Mothman in it, so.
Yeah, if I pay you, can you put me in it? Like,
That went from
They have
like way
beaches.
too chaotic to just dead immediately.
Yeah, you muted.
Well, there isn't any background noise now.
Thanks, Parker.
You did Cooney and now everything is gone.
I'm okay
Everything
with
is too quiet.
The magic's gone. We need a little gesture, I guess.
Yo, give this little creature one of those Habsburg jawlines, right? Like one of those inbred fucking dynasty guys.
The fuck are you talking about?
I thought their
You do
trademark
not know
thing
what
was
the
like
Habsburg jawlines are? Dude, search it up. Right,
I was just
right
gonna say
now.
the jawline. They said eyes. I was like, what?
No, dude.
Fucking idiot.
Like, they got the really fucked up faces. Because they're so inbred.
Like a leper?
Habsburg. Habsburg, bro.
Habsburgs, Jerry.
What the fuck? What about in the fucking
I
Dalek?
understand
Jesus.
what Habsburgs are. Leave me alone.
Say exterminate.
Let's do it. Come on, Jimothy.
I appreciate this image.
Exterminate.
Holy
Yep,
shit.
that's a Dalek.
There we go.
It's happening.
Wait, so Jerry, do you really not know about the Habsburgs?
I do.
Timothy,
You just shut up about it.
Jerry, are you serious? You seriously don't know about the Habsburg?
Yo, why is your dude got Biggie Cheese's drip?
You've never heard of it, Jellicle Cat?
Terrible.
Yeah, what the fuck?
He got that trip going on.
Was he white?
Call me Mr. Bombastic.
Can we get that trip remix?
Yeah.
We're making him black now.
Make him black.
Make his hands
Yo.
grills.
Jerry, you're making a character doing blueface? That's pretty not cool, you man.
Yo, is that
Yeah, man.
Blueface?
No, he's actually
That's
from the
pretty
Blue Censor.
depressing.
He's a genuine article.
I thought this was a progressive stream.
At
We
what
already
point
had
was that
Fuck
indicated?
Manhattan,
Jellies,
dude.
right?
No way, he's gonna fucking kill Rorschach.
How do you
So
think
He's going to single-handedly kill Russia.
No, it's not 2091 anymore, Jerry. It's the current year.
Is this the jellies
Why
that you're
isn't he
referring
green?
to, or that you've been talking about? I don't know anything about spell
Not
stuff. so
green,
this-
what are you
these
talking
the-
about?
I'm just asking Jerry if what he's drawing right now is a jelly, or is this, what is this?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a jelly. It's like
Gotcha.
a sea jelly. They're also transparent, but they
So
look
this
blue,
is
so they
going to be a really stupid question, but keep in mind, again, I don't know spell stuff, so like I assume he's wearing the Supreme thing for fun, but I mean maybe canonically Supreme shit is still around in the apocalypse, like I don't know.
I mean,
is it
high class society.
that?
I mean,
that
the
feels
world did end in
extremely-
2020, right? In spell stuff, right?
Yeah, that's the date.
Yeah, so there's Supreme stuff, like a Fallout shelter, you know?
The only surviving building built out of Supreme.
There's a Fallout shelter full of Supreme stuff.
There's so little that it's even more valuable than ever.
Just preserve it. Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
truly Supreme.
The Supreme fucking...
So we make like little Homestuck characters to put into like
And then they get bored of it and use it for firewood.
What?
Little did you
Yeah,
know,
what?
the world did not end in 2020 in spell stuff due to
It
all
ended in
the, you know,
2012.
all,
Matt, you literally narrated the video that talked about how the world ended in 2020.
in 2020, but people misunderstand. They think that it was like COVID or, you know, some big world-ending catastrophe like that. No, it was just all the fucking jokes people kept making about like, oh, hey, I've got sight, 2020 vision. Like, and when the new year came around, it was just too cringe.
Oh, so they just
It
killed
was
them all.
Chris Chan. Chris Chan was
We don't
right.
have to put it up with it anymore. Let's just kill
Exactly.
them.
Let's just kill them.
Everyone came into the new
Wait,
year
there's
and was
a
just
video on
making
this?
those shit. I
That's
haven't
some
seen you
fucking
since
advice
last year.
for
I got
life.
2020 vision, and it was a little too much. That was in the behind-the-scenes vid that Jerry and I recorded.
Yeah.
There was
Little
a
known
market uptick in psychotic murders within the year 2020. And that's
Jerry,
sort of the
can
end
you
of the world.
confirm that Chris Chan has ascended to godhood in spell stuff?
Oh, because he was right, wasn't he?
Yeah, isn't
Yeah,
he
he was
Jesus?
right.
He literally
Chris Chan did become Jesus.
I'm sorry,
So
wait.
he became CPU goddess of the world.
Who
Mark
mentioned the murders thing just a moment ago?
What about murders? The psychotic murders uptick?
No,
That was
I'm
me.
sorry. I thought you said something else. I was on what is it, on the internet earlier today, and
You're on
I
the-
found
You're on the
this
internet
chart.
right now.
Really?
But yes,
You're on the internet
it's
right now.
shocking. But I found this chart that had been talking about, I guess, like the amount of murders, like worldwide or whatever, and I had no fucking idea that like Brazil alone has like more murders per year
yeah.
than almost like the entire northern hemisphere of the world combined.
Fucking Brazilians fucking murdered
Welcome to Brazil.
That's what.
Oh,
so
that's where the memes come
So,
from.
so
Why do
in
you think no one wants to live in Brazil?
so you see in the video game Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance, there is a character from Brazil, and he's really strong. The reason why he's strong is not because he trained hard. Is he grew up in Brazil.
You know, it just happens.
All that wasteland over there, right?
Standard Brazilian male, fighting for his life since childhood.
Let me see if I can.
When he was born, his mother pulled a knife on him to steal his money.
Let me see if I can find the card again.
Brazilians are like Romanians. The moment they see a foreigner, they throw their babies at them.
Anyway, what if you
what was
mentioned voicing over a video for spell stuff or something? I haven't seen any horror videos for spell stuff, but someone said they voiced over something.
I assume that
No, there was like an announcement for it. I thought. Didn't it get posted?
It's not on Jerry Freeman is the thing. So people
Oh,
are
okay.
confused
I didn't see it on any of your channels actually.
Yeah, I've got this channel and then
There's only that animation and that music video.
There's a music video?
A video containing music, not a music video.
There's multiple, but yeah, there's this channel, then there's Genesis Films, and then there's World Engine, and Spell Stuff is a World Engine thing.
Is Genesis Films even active?
Of course it is. Look at it.
Okay.
Before you,
Okay.
quick thing. So
It's where Jerry
someone
learns
on
millions
the
of views by killing anime women.
Jerry.
Yeah.
So someone on the chat asked if you ever had thoughts for a
Oh, you're right.
Spell Stuff MMO,
A
or
Spell
if there
Stuff
was one, what
MMO.
would you do with it?
Oh. Yeah, no, the whole concept of Spell Stuff is kind of centered around an MMO. Like, do you remember when I showed off that map with all the different regions? The way I organized the world is kind of like an MMO, because
Oh,
you know,
kind of like Fortnite Online. I love that game.
Because I hate MMOs.
God damn it, Jerry made Sword Art.
Wait, like, do you mean like modern MMOs, like Final Fantasy 14?
Yeah,
I
hate all the story-heavy shit. I mean, Spell Stuff is always just a world. There is no central story. There is no like series I want to make. It's just a world that you can walk around in, and
I mean, like, there's MMOs like that. I think that New World was supposed to be like that, where it's all about player interactions.
No, because that is like, oh, do you?
Briefing.
I mean, every.
Fallout 76, but good.
Isn't New World like another like Korean MMO that has that?
No, it's not. It's from Amazon.
No,
the
it's
Amazon
it's
MMO.
published by Amazon. It's not made by Amazon.
Spell Stuff
We've had this
second life,
conversation
number
before.
Okay, well, there's also Albion Online, which is a smaller version of thing where it's
Yeah,
like
all these MMOs,
player
they're all
interaction.
focused on like, they all just look the same to me. Even if they're not Korean, they just look the fucking same. It's all just nice graphics, good graphics, the elves, the big strong men, the tiny lollies. It's just like, I've played this game before. For fuck's sake.
Wow, wait, Jerry, are you saying that the gaming industry is no longer innovative and that there's a ton of unoriginal IPs out there that seem to be copying each other unnecessarily? What a fucking shocking revelation.
Yeah.
So I brought up Albion Online just to say it off. There's no. This is what Albion Online it looks like. It's like a indie MMO sort of thing.
At this point,
It's a game about griefing other players and crafting items. They're not really.
Crafting items? Jesus Christ.
So the thing about Albion Online is that it boasts its main gimmick is that there is no item in the game that wasn't crafted by a player at some point.
Oh.
So the whole entire thing is built around the economy and crafting items so you can sell them off or give them to a black market person so they can give them to enemies in the world.
No way. It's like real life. Oh my god. I can do that in real life though.
Speaks of the economy.
Yeah, like there's no actual overarching story for Albion Online. It's all about players griefing each other.
That sucks. What happens to MMOs where you can just walk around a fantasy world? You know? Isn't that like the whole point of like, like early WoW, where you're just like overwhelmed by this huge environment, and you're not like a special person. You're just a guy. Like every MMO, even the ones recently that I like I went through shit to try and emulate MapleStory 2 because that got shut down, and I'm like, this is a dumb, stupid game, but it's something me and my friends used to play, so I went on it, emulated it, and was like, this is exactly how I remember it, which is stupid but fun, the kind of fun stupid. It's like I miss like online games where you're just a person and not the fucking savior of the world. And in the first 5 minutes of fuck you online, Final Fantasy 14 online, it's like, here we go.
It's a Final Fantasy game. It's like you're always
you're always the fucking chosen one. I hate that. I hate that. That's not why I play MMOs. It's fucking ridiculous.
Who's the chosen one, Spellstuff, Jerry?
Do you care more about the exploration with your friends or just in general of this thing? Because like that's true.
I just like
a Strand type game, I guess.
The mystery of just walking into a zone you have no idea about and just walking around this world.
I mean, yeah, I got that feeling again. Like I got that feeling before. Like with Destiny, it does that a lot for me in the past. Before I got older, but like
before I got older.
But like I remember wandering into different areas and finding secret areas in Destiny and their little areas and stuff. And I remember that feeling as well with Final Fantasy 14, once you forget the story, because who the fuck pays attention to the story of Final Fantasy games?
Real quick.
Story there? Excuse me?
Did you have any suck at world building?
I was actually just gonna ask, Jerry, if that's the case, and those are the types of MMOs you prefer. Genuine question: do you have any that you recommend?
There's plenty of free private servers for like pre-Cataclysm WoW that I play all the time. Like the main one I do is Dalaran. Dalaran, World of Warcraft, Wrath of the Lich King. That's the one I play all the time. I don't play retail anymore, but that kind of shit. And then of course old school RuneScape, which is still the king. But
so you wouldn't want like
around, dude?
Of course it is.
Oh yeah, it is. There's also old school RuneScape and new school RuneScape.
I did hear that they went through like the whole graphics thing, and I remember also preferring the older stuff. I didn't know that they were still kicking. That's dope.
How? Like for like a couple years ago, they had like ads everywhere on YouTube. They were really big for a while, like 2 years ago.
Dude, I mean,
the old school RuneScape boom and stuff.
I might not have any excuse then, but I mean, Jerry can attest. Like, I've got a brain and memory like Swiss cheese. I just
maybe you just forgot about it.
Yeah, it's entirely possible.
You only had a
you got a question from someone, Antonio. Yeah. You drew some map concepts for a hypothetical spell stuff MMO. Would kobolds be a playable race considering their condition with the sun, or would they all be masked in outdoor areas?
Oh no, they'd be playable.
Of course they would.
I'd say that, and at the point of time in which spell stuff takes place, it's not that they're like that they go out into the sun and melt, which used to be the case.
Holy shit! That's
and I like the image of that, but that's not quite what happens anymore. They've gotten used to it. There's like a natural resistance they've built up, especially living in Los Angeles. But yeah, at this point, I think the worst you can hope for, if you're playing it in like the context of an MMO, would be like a debuff maybe.
I mean, like
you can only get rid of by having like a umbrella or some kind of headgear.
You would want like a D&D thing where it's like it's not like an MMO in the modern sense. It's like you want a world, like an actual 3D video game, but it's more like a D&D world that's all connected all together. Right?
I wish somebody would fucking make one of those, honestly.
Well, they're not very profitable, and the closest we have are the MMOs that are primarily based around PvP and faction fights. They're all player modulated.
I mean, there's the stuff
and don't make money.
I mean, yeah, but there's like Baldur's Gate, which isn't an MMO, but it takes place in so I think the closest thing that we have to like an actual D&D game would be Baldur's Gate, which takes place like with D&D lore and whatnot, but it's not, like you said, it's not an MMO, it's not a world that you really go around and explore.
Say, like, if you want an RPG,
a dungeon smasher. And it's like a hero system, I think?
Like Baldur's Gate was based off the 2E rules. I'll let Canada talk.
Hi, Jerry.
What's going on?
I was just saying hi.
Oh, hello.
What are you doing?
Someone was... What am I? I'm drawing, streaming.
What are you drawing?
Oh, right now I'm trying to draw one of those like walkers that the Ozai used to like get across the U.S.
Oh, AT-ATs.
Yeah.
like when it comes to RPGs and stuff, I have a very particular version of what an RPG is to me. But like, there's a lot of games that do a lot of simulation stuff. That I think would be good for what I think you would want. Like, not every single game needs to be D&D, because while Baldur's Gate is very close to what D&D is, for a video game, you don't need to have the abstraction of what a pen paper does with D&D. Something like Ultima Underworld would be better, but with actual, like, you can go outside essentially.
I get that. I'm not saying you need the absolute freedom, but I'm saying, like, all right, so picture like an Elder Scrolls basically style game, but with D&D shit, basically.
Elaborate on that concept. You mean like Elder Scrolls before, like basically Daggerfall, right?
Well, okay, no, I'm talking more like modern, like probably Oblivion and Skyrim more.
Maybe in terms of map design, but in terms of mechanics.
In terms of map design, I'm sorry, maybe I'm just a scrub then, but like I genuinely just kind of prefer that open worldness and kind of like the the straight up I'm here, I'm now.
I mean, that's what Daggerfall is, and Daggerfall has like a far larger open world, but most of it's randomly generated. But you mean like by an authored approach for like what Morrowind, what Oblivion, and what Skyrim are. That's fine. And
maybe I'm misunderstanding then what you mean by the
Daggerfall is the second in the series of Elder Scrolls.
Yeah, I know it's Arena, then Daggerfall. After Daggerfall, it's what is it? Because Oblivion is...
it was Morrowind was the first Bethesda game, but there was actually some kind of other one that came out before.
There's spin-offs. There's spin-offs.
So it's Arena, Daggerfall, Morrowind, Oblivion, then Skyrim.
Yeah.
Jerry, it's sorry, just to correct you, it's not an AT-80. What you're drawing is an AT-ST, All-Terrain Scout.
AT-STs.
My bad. I legitimately... I had no clue it actually looked like an AT-ST. I was just making an offhand joke before he drew it about, I heard the word walker, and now I'm looking at it and I'm like, oh, holy shit, he's actually drawing an AT-ST.
Actually, that walker looks pretty cute. Like, oh, come on, the little guy with the pointy hat driving like a steampunk style.
Alpi Online is Diet Eve.
Yo, you guys think next week Putin's gonna start heading into Ukraine with like the Imperial walkers? Just like see that shit on the horizon.
Damn.
He will find a way to fuck that up.
Actually, no,
there'll be Ukrainian farmers stealing them. There'll be people on TikTok telling them how to steal it.
No, see, there's gonna be the Imperial walkers coming in over the horizon, and they're still gonna have the fucking cages over their heads to stop the javelins.
Imperial walkers don't stand a chance against the Japanese supplied Gundams that Japan is building for Ukraine. It'll be literally the Odessa. It'll be Odessa Day. It'll be the Odessa Day of
Walker's a Kijov.
Listen, they're not gonna be able to give him a full ass RTX 2080 Gundam.
No,
maybe a Zaku. We'll see.
Are you saying RTX?
RTXD.
Oh wait.
A gamer Gundam.
Imperial Marketplace, but it's just Russian dubstep.
The shittier version of the fucking Tortilla Gundam.
Metal Gear Solid 5.
What? What about Metal Gear Solid 5?
I'm saying that this is one of those like fucking walker things from Metal Gear Solid 5.
Oh, you mean the little ones or like?
You mean a Metal Gear?
No, the mini Metal Gears that you can ride on and go a little fast. Yeah. Though I never played that game, so I wouldn't know.
The couple of making a reference to past Metal Gear.
You should have.
Did you guys see the image? I think someone had like photoshopped it of the account on Twitter that was just titled U.S. Military, and they had a picture there, and the caption was us looking through Call of Duty players' KDs to see who to draft for World War III.
Damn, the Ozai really be traveling.
Actually, speaking of. Actually,
I can't believe that they're using video games to create a bigger war economy like in Metal Gear Solid 4.
Actually, I was going to say that those Ukrainian drone pilots seem to have already must have really been good at playing Call of Duty and calling in the KC-130 and drones because they're really racketing up kills on the highway into Kiev.
Maybe they should be using the fucking highway.
What's your favorite Kiev meme?
I would say the Cook Kiev.
RGM-79 at it. RGM-79s are the bog standard Gundam, just like mass-produced versions.
I think this is my first stream on June.
Why not just get a gym or something? Gyms are really easy to kill. I mean, they're really powerful. I mean.
Mr. Electric killed it.
Is there like a glass?
Mr. Electric glass reach immediately.
Why did you mention Mr. Electric around me, Jerry? I'm fucking warning you.
Oh,
right, I forgot about Mr. Electric.
That's right. Mr. Electric was a meme in the hub before it was anywhere.
Electric, send him to the principal's office and have him expelled. Still have the fucking memes.
Mr. Electric, send him to Kiev.
Quick question about the walkers. Is it just like a more powered up version of one of those looking like segways?
Does that look like a Segway?
Is this just like a more powered up version of a Segway? Is it a more elaborate Segway?
At this point, it's just a different machine.
I think a more apt comparison is
Mr. Electric isn't real.
God damn it.
It's just a dream.
Can't do this to me. You know how much I spent on this weed?
What the fuck?
Jerry.
I love that your stream right now, like, they've just heard you burst into the... Oh, there you go. And nobody had any fucking clue what you're laughing at.
Close your eyes, shut your mouth, dream, 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 dream.
God.
Mr. Electric moment.
Mr. Electric moment.
Mr. Electric, send him to the principal's office and have him expelled.
That happened.
Excuse me, his name is Mr. Electric Hat. Thank you.
That's incredible.
Thank you.
That's so much better.
His name's Lopez.
Honestly, for my mistake. I know I shouldn't have got my sideboard in there because
they're
I
blue.
don't go disembowel myself.
Oh, that's so nice. That's such a nice color.
Hey, Jerry, do you hate Fallout 4? I mean 2?
Do I hate Fallout 2?
Yeah.
I have no reason to hate Fallout 2. What the fuck?
What's wrong with Fallout 2?
I just asked because someone said, "Oh, I guess you hate Fallout 2, though." Oh, do you like Morrowind? It seems like you'd like Morrowind.
Yeah, I like all the Elder Scrolls games.
Have you played Morrowind?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, cool. What playthrough did you play?
Wait, did you ask what race he was playing?
Oh, they got
Name every Morrowind NPC.
Are you trying to be racist to Jerry Freeman here?
What's the antenna for?
Communication, you fucking idiot.
Well,
Does he have a ham radio in the back of there?
Communication.
I'm sorry they don't allow.
Radio. I'll let a little boy hear.
Where
We can let his girlfriend know he's on
There's
route.
gonna be
On
a
his way to
ham
smash.
radio.
Please turn
You're
off
gonna,
that
you're gonna have
fucking
to.
voice.
You're gonna have to kill it with the voice filter, or I will server mute you.
Why is there a fucking Dalek?
Don't.
I think
don't,
it's gotten more distorted.
don't validate
as time
him.
went on. I mean, I think the distortion got bigger and bigger and louder
Harry,
and louder
where's
as
the
time went on.
cybernetic pig?
I never
Because the
promised-
ham
I never
radio.
promised a cybernetic pig. You were insane.
Someone wants to. You're
Because
being
it's
called
a
to the
ham
principal's
radio.
office, apparently.
Entree, shut the fuck up.
Actually, Jerry, I really love
Why are
this
you
little
like this?
walker. Like, I really
This little
love
man.
this.
I'm
You love this
sorry,
little
who
man?
died and made you
It
done?
reminds me of something like you could see from an indie game, like.
Exactly. You played yourself.
Ori in the Lost Forest.
This does not seem like
extremely
anything from Ori and the
basic.
Lost Forest.
The character looks like Ori in the Lost Forest. She has little ears. Well, it's actually more.
Yeah, I didn't
what
really.
It
wasn't
reminds
really
me of
focused
what
on
is it
the-
Yeah.
called?
Yeah, this isn't the Lost Forest. This is the Wasteland.
This is
that
the
shit
Lost.
run on
This is
diesel?
Lost Forest, the Metal Age. You know.
I wasn't too concerned with the profile of the character here.
Yeah, but the
The
character
example,
looks like.
He looks like a
one of those
character
cute
from Smiling Friends.
No, I'd say he looks more like a
Oh,
character.
I see what you mean. If you see the back of the head as a nose, and yes, it is.
I think this
Yeah, but it
poor,
looks more
like Jerry just made like a
He's
general.
making a smile, my friend.
He made like a general kobold shape, and he's just getting totally shit on for it
Yeah.
right now.
How very sad.
God damn, now you're actually
Can't
doing
believe he
it.
died like
He's
this.
actually doing happy.
Making a glip.
Making a glib.
That's the noise that thing makes.
No, it's
Spicy
What the hell is this?
Oh my god, it's Mr. Crab's daughter.
The spitting image.
What the fuck was that?
That was a good impression. Do it again.
Oh my god, watch out. He's got a gun.
Oh, I thought that was a Pikachu tail.
This is not canon in spell stuff. You're trying to use spell stuff stream. It's canon.
Hey guys!
Jerry, give us more Rubios or S, says the dolphin thing. I don't know what the fuck that was.
Wait, why is their soil black?
Don't
Soil's not
worry
black,
about
it's brown.
Fucking brown.
That looks very black to me, not really brown.
Who cares?
I'm just asking. I just want to know if they're like planting on obsidian.
I love that, like, of all the things in this image that you could critique, you said that the soil wasn't brown enough. As opposed to, like, you know, the literal Supreme shirt that this thing is wearing, the fucking...
I mean, like, it's fine. It looks like
the
a
big cheese necklace he's got on the drip. The piss...
It's acid soil. It's
The piss tank. The piss tank.
I mean, the Mothman has hair. The Mothman also has hair.
The dirt isn't brown enough.
Moths have hair.
I like the idea that they colored the tank.
Nice hair, like Office Late Man hair, you know?
Do you know the idea that like if you wear like black clothing, then you'll absorb like more light and more
is
heat?
that what you went for?
Well, yeah, black and white.
And I just had the idea that
absorbs
the Ozai have the same theory, except they think that like whatever color the
sun.
sun is like what color will be affected the least by light. So they color
like
everything
that.
yellow, like piss. Everything above ground is just piss.
I really like
I
that.
think the sun is made of piss.
Like, just the idea, oh, the sun is yellow,
Really?
therefore the
Wait.
sun hates yellow.
So,
We
so
must
I,
make
I, I,
everything
like
yellow.
sometimes the sun can look orange,
Reverse
and I was wondering. So when
Yeah,
they're
the
trying to
sun
figure out
isn't
the
even
color,
yellow, it's like...
I want to know. So they
You look at
thought
the
the idea. Oh wait, I wanted to figure out the color to make the things less hot. So I want to figure out the color of the sun to paint it that way. I want to know how many of the Ozai looked at the sun directly to figure out what color it looked like.
Instant blindness.
It's like
Their sacrifices will be remembered.
We got like a
You'll
line
have
of
so many times to live after
these
that.
O's just like, getting ready, and they each have like a fraction of a second to like stare at the sun and go blind, and they're like, I think it's yellow.
I think it's brown.
it's all black. It's everything's black.
Everything's dark.
It's all colors.
Am I dead?
You know, one of them just gets totally silent, and you're like, are you okay? I've gone blind.
It's just Kerbals all
Hey
the way
Tom,
down.
what color is the sun? All of it.
Kerbals all the
Who
way
turned
down.
off the lights?
Every
I can't
color.
see.
Every color imaginable.
It's all the colors.
Okay.
Guys, I think we're getting a little bit ahead of ourselves. I think
Can you believe it, guys?
Solar eclipse.
Jerry,
It's just a
Jerry,
week
draw
away.
a B. Jerry, draw a B.
Oh, it's Cyndaquil.
Jerry, don't be. Don't be
No,
person,
it's the
Jerry.
fucking.
It's a piece of sushi that I didn't know the name of.
It's
It's a jelly donut.
It's Phil. It's Phil.
It's a pet rock collection.
It's a mouse.
Oh, it's a man.
It's a delicious jelly donut.
It's a Phil Ozai.
Okay, Jerry, I have a question. Does smog still exist in the Ozai Kingdom?
Does what exist?
I remember this.
Does smog still exist?
Oh, of course.
Oh, fantastic.
Do
I
they
mean,
eat the smog?
dragons live for like
I was
a
almost
long
worried
time,
LA
so-
would become habitable.
That's crazy. No, it's just all trapped underground now. Crazy.
No, he was talking about smog from like fucking Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
Do the Ozai have a smog tester machine to make sure you have to buy your permits?
I don't give a shit. I don't think pollution exists.
I'm sorry, they would not have licenses, not these Ozai. They're
No,
too
What
inventive.
do you got?
Well,
No, you should for that
certified.
car.
I don't think the
As far as
licenses
they're
are.
concerned, the less sun there is, the better. So they just blot out the sun with smog, and they're like, "Yes, at last."
I was gonna say,
Solution.
Freedom.
I don't think licenses are a big issue. They think
They're
the
the
sun.
villains from Captain Planet.
They think
Hey,
the
I
sun
mean-
yellow. You really think that they're concerned or like have any knowledge of how the fuck pollution works?
Why don't
I
they
mean,
just grow
I
mushrooms
mean,
in
I could
caves or
totally see
something?
the Ozai performing the Mr. Burns solution.
Just grow mushrooms in caves.
What,
That'd be good.
Since the beginning of time, the Ozai have yearned to destroy the sun.
Exactly.
I hope they don't get their hands on a nuke and send it to the sun. That would be a
That's
bad idea.
hilarious.
I would hope they don't do that.
That's fucking fantastic.
I would.
Oh, good thing there isn't a nuke at this location at these coordinates.
They've
Those
probably
are
found nukes.
our
by,
tanks. You stole them from us. Here's a phone. Call someone who cares.
Hey Jerry,
911. Give me that.
Give me that.
They try to launch a nuke with a catapult.
Oh my god, people in the voice chat are asking what happened to the Eastern Ozai.
That's like
Oh,
that's
no.
my favorite Simpsons clip.
They died
Oh no!
Jerry, someone's asking if you have sussy balls.
Nothing happened to the Eastern Ozai.
What's Ligma?
Nothing happened.
Someone wants you to draw.
There is no war in Bossing Say.
Jerry,
no war
someone
in
wants you to draw your mother or something, or the Pingas.
Jerry,
Yeah.
what happened to the
There's
Easter?
memes in the chat, and I hate it.
This video contains spell stuff.
Oh fuck! I actually love that right there. In the early days, they tossed rocks at the sun to like make it go away or some shit.
That's good, actually.
They made catapults specifically to toss rocks at the sun.
Across generations, our means of throwing rocks at the sun progressed until finally.
They threw rocks at the sun in anger. Go away! To fucking
And nothing worked until the smoke from one of their machines started blocking it out, and they're like, "At last."
Fuck.
This is when umbrellas were invented after enough rocks were thrown.
What do you guys do about the sun? What are you talking about? Sun's dead. What do you mean the sun's dead? We drown it in smoke. It's like just points
You
up
should be
and
the voice actor.
It is just black clouds. It's like it's
He is
gone.
a voice actor.
I didn't
what
know
was
that
one?
they think that Blade Runner would be a utopia, not a dystopia.
Well,
Especially for the outside.
Blade Runner's a dystopia?
Did you just say you think that Blade Runner would be a utopia instead of a dystopia?
That's not what they think that's what the kobolds would think.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yes, you're probably right in that case.
mean,
You've got like
well,
that fucking
I
scene
mean that-
from 2049 with like all the shipyards and like the orphanage, and they're just like, ah, this is
I
great.
think Wall-E is a utopia.
I mean, I'm just considering the Ozai just being the sun-fearing aperture science people.
What flag are they
You look
hoping
like a
for?
good show.
They are
What
quite
flag is
literally,
that,
yeah.
Jerry?
Can you do Tears in the Ring, but as an Ozai?
Can you do what?
Tears in the Ring, but as
Okay,
an Ozai?
I can try.
Tears in the
that.
Ring.
Things you people wouldn't believe. I've seen C-beams glittering off the Tenhauser gates.
Oh god damn it.
I like how they sound
Oh,
like fucking
shit.
Toad.
In warships. God, off the shores of Orion.
Damn, Jerry, these new emotes go hard.
Oh fuck! What the fuck is this post? Is this the aftermath of I'm sure you're right? Like, what the fuck is going on here? Cyberpies.
Your mother.
Oh shit.
Your mother.
I've seen things. You people wouldn't believe.
Just leave it at I've seen
That
things.
fire off the shoulder of Orion. I watched beams glitter in the dark near the Tannhauser Gate.
Entronom,
All those moments will be long forgotten.
You're
I've seen
edging
things.
dangerously to a certain.
Entronom, serious?
Spanning the very stars.
Entra, you literally sound like a grunt from Halo. Like,
You sound like a lot of things.
Oh fucking.
It's just the small person voice. It's the small person.
I'm gonna move that.
Jerry,
I'm
have
gonna
you
server
played
mute that
Elden
just
Ring?
real quick.
And
There
what
you
do you
go.
think of it so far?
Unfortunate.
Alright.
Jerry, have you played Elden Ring? If so, what do you think about it?
No, I have no interest in Elden Ring.
I legitimately. I'm gonna be with Jerry on this one. I was kind of like hyped for Elden Ring until about 3 days ago because I thought I haven't paid any fucking attention to Elden Ring at all because I thought it was gonna be like this open world like fantasy medieval like RPG, and then I just found out 3 days ago from gameplay it's just another Dark Souls. And I was like, oh,
Open world.
I got no interest in it.
No. It's Dark Souls.
It is
a horse.
It's like
It's open world.
I had no clue. Well, sure, okay, it's open world, but just because it's open world doesn't make it not Dark Souls. Like
It's
I
just
looked,
Dark Souls.
I was looking at gameplay, and I was like, this is looking like a cool grimdark. And I see the "you died" screen come up, and I was like, oh, you've got to be fucking kidding me! It's just Dark Souls.
Scream into the fucking void.
You can
Yeah,
never
that's the
escape
thing.
that.
I'm fine. I'm perfectly fine with other people playing it, but as far as I'm concerned, I already beat it in 2011.
Yeah.
I am not fine with people playing it. They are stupid.
They should be given.
I
the
have a
death
problem
penalty.
with people playing video games.
They
know
ruined
that happens.
Tenchu. They ruined everything I love. I'll kill Dark Souls Miyazaki right now.
All right, there you
Have
go.
this rat bastard cooking boiling
There's
liquid
your
shit
Eastern
for eternity.
Kobold, and I won't color them because genocide.
Will anyone here also go after George Martin for
Good
Elden
on you
Ring?
for not seeing race.
The Eastern Kobold got what they fucking deserve.
We were experimenting.
Who you, William Veld? You fucking you insane person.
I am William
Rivy
Veld.
works.
Those damn minorities crossed the dimensional borders, came to our land. I love them all fucking.
Too many minorities in my water pack.
Are you ready?
Would anyone here also want to go after George Martin for Elden Ring along with Miyazaki?
George Martin.
I would go over George R. R. Martin, but nothing has to do with Elden Ring.
This is
Or has to do with
exterminated.
him
I
being
thought that was a P. I was like, what the fuck does experiment like?
We
Oh no. Yeah, we were exterminated.
Exterminated.
We were exterminated, and it was a good thing.
Just
zoom in again for a little bit more emphasis.
JJ, stop. Undo real quick. Like, and just there you go. So not even the sad eye, just the mildly displeased eye with like the
Actually,
barely
you know
flat
what?
top.
You know
on
what?
top.
I've got just the thing to make this perfect. Hold on.
Oh, he's a genie. What the fuck?
No, it's a fucking ghost, dumbass.
Oh, there you go.
It's Danny Phantom.
He's Danny Phantom.
It's a phantom.
Get the fuck out of here, Dan.
Gotta kill them all, cause we're fucking racist.
We were wiped out.
Oh, now it's a ghost. Oh, don't forget the back of his head. The tiny. Oh shit! Not the, oh shit! Jerry, come on! One job here.
I can't do it. I can't do it.
Oh, that one white pixel, like in the corner there.
I'll cry about it.
Oh, his flag is ghost flag too.
Ghost flag.
Ghost flag.
They exterminated all flags too.
Is like fucking up your paint tool right now.
Now they just have paper or whenever they want to hang a flag.
Jerry, how strong is the strongest Ozai?
That's a good. I don't know.
You know those
It's the weakest Brazilian.
you know those gym balls that are like inflatable? They can lift one of those.
If you get 100 of them together, they can lift a trampoline. A very small trampoline.
There you go.
Can I make their skin into a
Like,
trampoline?
you know, Legos, like those are legitimately their bricks. That's what they build their fucking buildings out of. They can't lift anything else. They've got to like just piece by piece.
That's what they have controllers for. I mean, that's what they have giant electrical equipment for. Like giant cranes and stuff.
Yo, there's probably a settlement in Legoland.
Dude, they're trying to drown the sun. You think that they like, you know, apply that kind of logical, rational reasoning? Whoa, that was okay.
If you apply logical, rational
Sorry about
reasoning
that.
to anything, you will never achieve your ambitions. I respect the kobolds for trying to drive every species over themselves to extinction.
What?
Genocide is good.
Yes.
Okay, that's good to know. Thanks for your input, friend.
I will continue giving my input whether it's wanted or not.
I love genocide more than I love lean.
And I really love lean.
Where the fuck did that come from?
Ban this man. Ban this man, Jerry. Ban this man.
What the fuck is
Nothing
lean?
is better than lean. Lean,
Okay,
I love
Canada, I remember you. Okay, Canada, I remember you.
I
I
don't
remember you.
Is this gonna be a conflict of interest?
I know where you. I remember when you were in the. We can't talk about it because of Jerry's sanity.
I'm not gonna lie, like I just kept hearing, I remember you, I remember, I know who you are, and it was like dialogue straight out of like a Clay World, like Knox's Corner video. I was like,
soil.
it felt a little surreal to me for a second.
What is this you were saying about Jerry's sanity?
I remember you.
Soil.
I remember
soil.
you.
Soil.
I remember you,
Loam,
boy.
loam, 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 loam.
Loam.
Get over here.
All right, what's next? What do we got?
You cannot save the soil, Jerry.
Yo, Jerry.
Yeah.
On the Ghost Kobold, where he says we were exterminated, can you also add like underneath it, like in subscript, and all I got was this lousy flag? Something along those lines.
I got a better idea.
Or all I got was this lousy shirt.
Wait, how did this one die? Does he have like a bullet in his head?
No, he got sent to the gas chambers.
Do you want to put blood coming from his eyes like some creepypasta?
No, because that's way too cringe.
Okay, alright.
There you go.
Oh, that's not a t-shirt, technically.
Exterminated.
It's one of those designer ropes.
As a kid, I used to be afraid of.
He has a third eye? What the fuck?
No, it's blood. He got shot in the head.
I love that the ghost died from like a gunshot.
He has ghost blood.
Yeah, but it's still bleeding somehow.
Like the fucking witness, man.
I'm just gonna say, hi, my name is Cameron Winstead. I am 17 years old. I am very similar to you. And I met
Shut up.
2 years ago. The ghost put me down a sewer hole to try and embarrass me. When I didn't come back up, the police came. The ghost said that I had fell and everyone believed him. The police found my body in the sewer. I had a broken neck and my face.
You can
was
look
torn
up this story. This story is true. You can research it on Google.
What the fuck?
God.
They got
Did you
exterminated.
exterminate all of those kobolds? Oh, we've honestly we've been supplying them with enough heroin to kill themselves, but we'll be
We've been supplying them with enough loot to kill themselves.
William Veld be like, the Eastern kobolds can have crack every once in a while, as a treat.
God, we'll be damned if they don't have a bit of a tolerance, though. God.
Just spike it a little bit more. Make new things. Make new.
It's not genocide.
Back to Kids Next Door over here.
They want to know who killed the who perpetrated
Dude, you
the.
gotta stop it with this.
Make him Stewie. Make him fucking Stewie.
Oh. On the sides of his head.
Okay.
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
His head is a football.
Maybe the genocide.
Move football head.
500,000 really for the resources of the U.S. post-war. That sounds a bit exaggerated to me.
Okay, so someone in chat asks, who exterminated the Ozai?
The Confederacy.
Do you wish to speak about the southern states?
Better question would be, who didn't exterminate the Ozai?
I mean, that's fairly accurate.
Want to talk about slavery?
The question is, did they actually exterminate themselves?
Can we take a moment to analyze spell stuff deductively? What are the two most persecuted races? The Scalies and the Furries.
That's true.
Didn't realize
humans.
That's, I mean, it's a little.
Furries. Long ago, the four races lived together in harmony, but everything changed when William Veld's attack.
Originally, it was just like humans in the South were looking at like other races, and they were like, "Man, slavery, pretty awesome," and they just dabbed on them, and then the Eastern kobolds said, "That's fucked up. Like, are you stupid?" And then the Southern Lords were like, "Yeah," and then they killed them all.
Wait, hang on. You're saying Southern humans?
No,
you legitimately made the Confederacy the South again?
Yeah, yeah, it's awesome.
Yep, that's what they did.
If you let those bastards, do it, they would. They would absolutely do it. They're that petty. Their country existed for 5 years, and they're that petty.
That's glorious.
They wouldn't even do it because they have like an invested belief in slavery, but they would do it to spite the North.
Wait,
Yeah.
an invested belief in slavery as like some sort of ideological thing?
No, I mean like there's
My
no
entire
like,
ideology is about creating slaves.
God, what's that?
My entire ideology is centered around slaves.
What is that thing that Julian says from Madagascar 2, where it's like, it's nothing personal, it's just that we're better than you. It's like their whole fucking mindset.
Jerry, add King Julian to spell stuff.
I'm afraid that's not
Just
possible.
have him be like a random guy.
King Julian, the true villain.
The King Julian, but he's a raccoon.
Mort, I do not like this place. There are fucking lizard people. Good.
He's just
Kid
a
finder.
massive slave owner who's
So,
just
Mort got
had
us in a
hundreds of
fucking
them.
car wreck. No.
Mort release the Fusa.
Now I'm paralyzed from the neck down, and I cannot move it.
And I can no longer move it.
I'm just waiting for spell stuff to come out.
Jerry, I have to ask this. Do all Eastern kobolds sound like King Julian?
That would be terrifying.
That's why they killed them. They were jealous.
You are my brother, Eastern Kobold. I loved you. You cut off my fucking legs. I cannot move it. Damn
I
it.
cannot move it. Let me.
We were exterminated. All I got was a lousy shirt.
Let's be honest, that's probably the best of the memeing voices you could give them.
Our people were exterminated, and all we got were this lousy shirt. This lousy t-shirt.
Look. You asked to be exterminated, okay?
You were basically asking for it. I mean, look at you. You look like a doofus.
You all sound like fucking Borat. What did you think we were gonna do? Jesus Christ.
Western Kobold
This
breed.
beautiful son of a bitch is
out of your
fucking
misery.
the Soviet Red Army. And basically, you are fucking stupid.
This beautiful son of a
Kendra Kobold in a
Oh, shit.
Confederate uniform.
I
Absolutely
love that.
not.
I
That
just
never
watched the
happened.
free video at the bottom.
Oh, by the way, also, Jerry, my headcanon is there's only one Eastern Kobold left, but he's attached to one of the rare versions of our magical flower, which is keeping him alive, but nobody knows where he is.
You can make up whatever headcanon you want. All I'm gonna say is they're all dead.
Freaking New Vegas, who's just stuck in a tree and
Yes,
worship.
exactly. That's right. That's why I completely.
The
taken it
provisional
off.
government of the Eastern Kobolds was completely wiped from the face of the earth, and if you want your OC to be the last Eastern Kobold alive, then so fucking be it. I don't care.
You'll get killed eventually.
No, Jerry, you misunderstand.
Kill
My
me.
OC is canon, and if you refuse it, I will track you down and I will murder
This reminds me of the Faunus Hunters.
Jesus.
you.
Oh yeah, Ruby.
Did I just hear? Did I just hear?
Hey, Jerry, tell us all about like again getting killed fucking.
Oh,
Ruby.
I mean, the evidence is all there. I remember posting all the scratch pads in the announcements, so you all can check it out on your own. But I remember there was just a fucking there was just a lot of OCs that are like, here are my abilities, and in terms of like their history, it's like, what? There's nothing.
What?
There's
We're
absolutely
talking about people creating OCs for Ruby. They're either completely stupid or completely stupid but funny.
Does that mean
who abused him? And then
You guys-
he got trained to be a hunter by being adopted.
This sounds
And
like
then the
abused,
hunter
neglected male reader.
abused him.
I like how when you search up spellstuff Ozai in Google Images, JoJo, Konosuba, and fucking Persona images come up.
That's the worst thing I've ever
I
heard.
don't know how to take that.
Man, see, you guys are like so confused. You don't even realize, like, the Eastern Ozai like extermination. That's all made up. That's not. None of it actually happened. What really happened was
What
like.
is this poll? Shut the fuck up! I'm literally telling you what happened.
No, go on. I want to hear this.
Thing from like the Elder Scrolls, where like the dwarves kind of just realized, like, oh fuck, we're in a video game. We don't exist, and they just like
They fuck
pop
off,
out.
yeah.
That's what fucking happened to the kobolds.
In Elder Scrolls, they just realized they were in a video game and the audio
Yeah.
exploded.
The Eastern Ozai, they just became aware of the fact that they didn't exist, and they just stopped.
No. They became aware of the fact of the people creating some of this. They saw into the sanity of
Does he
the
not-
people
what does that
creating
mean?
themselves, and they no longer wanted to be part of it.
They got access to They got access.
I don't
to
want
the
to live on this planet anymore.
That was your cursor. I saw the magnifying glass like on his shirt, and I thought like you gave him a fancy like pin, like a button. But
They got access to Rule 34 on the internet, and then they looked up Kobold on the site, and they just decided, well, you know what, we shouldn't exist. We're gonna genocide our kind, starting with us.
Yeah, contact our friends in the south. Or just have them kill us all. It's fine.
So the lesson of the story is don't give the lizard people a computer.
Don't give the lizard people.
Don't give lizards
computers.
computers.
Give a
There will be
lizard a
dire
computer.
consequences for all of humankind.
A children's book.
That's just propaganda spun up by the Jerry administration.
You're Jerry Freeman Cannon spell stuff.
Yeah, you imagine
extermination
Pole
is a
during the
hoax,
fucking
alright, guys?
stompings.
It's a
Pole would
fucking
just be
hoax.
like, "It was the Eastern Kobolds all along. It was the Kobolds all
Yo,
along."
where's Obungo? Where's Obungo? Owen spell stuff.
Oh, I should draw a bongo.
Where's Bungo? Where are you hiding it?
Draw a bongo.
Calm down, please.
Insert happy merchant meat, but it's a kobold.
Man, you know, I think I'm awake now because I woke up. So I want to see you all later. Goodbye.
Bye.
Okay,
Good day.
goodbye. Have a nice day.
Remember when I mentioned that the Ozai share a resemblance with dragon? Well, the Ozai are fucking kobolds, aren't they? Isn't that the point of kobolds? That they're like, they literally are tiny
but
dragons?
kobolds don't
They're
have a
dragons,
reaction to the sun.
Yes, they do.
Unless
In
they're
D&D.
launched into the sun. Let me clarify.
No, kobolds in like D&D, at least, were like, which is the most popular in my knowledge, like
they
form
are
of kobold. They have
slaves to
sunlight
dragons.
sensitivity. They're not
yes,
always
for their
just slaves to
eyes.
dragons, but generally they are. But,
So they
yeah,
worship dragons.
dragons.
God.
Was there anything else on Obongo that I'm missing? There's like some white spots or something.
What the fuck is this?
Yeah, no. Obongo has
My name is Obungo. I'm 1,000 years old. Did I mention I said?
I just turned back to the.
The Black Widow thing.
white with black spots, not black with
Okay.
The Black Widow thing. No, Jerry, you're forgetting the Black Widow. He has the Black Widow mark on his back.
Okay.
Oh, yeah,
I just turned back to the stream before you added the spots, and I was like, you drew the Spider-Man logo, and it's just like come to life, and it has an angry face for some reason.
Jerry, you're forgetting. He has the Black Widow mark on his back.
Like that?
No, it's like an hourglass.
You're gonna have to post some
The red
fucking
symbol
references.
that's on the Black Widow.
'Cause I don't remember.
The
So
Black
long.
Widow symbol is like an hourglass.
I'll post it. Yeah, hey, 1 second. Let me post it. It's like a
Oh,
fucking.
no.
It's just a triangle on top of another triangle, Jerry, with the
Jerry,
points
I just saw your
touching.
thing. Jerry, I just saw
No,
your
no
character
reference to
article
a bongo,
about
you
from
fucking
the
bastard.
Imperius.
No, Obongo had it. You dumb shit.
You mean like that?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is
like
that
a
not
demented
shitty?
Mr.
There you go.
Incredibles.
Mr. Incredible, Mr. Incredible.
The fact that we remember this absolute meme of a spider.
It only
So
existed
well
to
is
dunk on
quite
like
right.
entries in the fucking scratch pad.
I definitely don't.
I think the saddest part about Ubisoft was the art, because you could tell people put actual effort into it, and it just got wasted.
Oh yeah, dude, like,
Updated
the
a
art,
bongo.
The tiny
like,
enemy
the
spider.
art of the main characters that were used in the videos were very good art.
Yeah, it's gorgeous. I did
Mac-
like. I thought Blake was a bit too anime because she's got like the fucking. It's like a pseudo kimono, and I don't like that. It's fucking weeby.
Your last,
that was weird. The fact
your last
that
couple comments.
there was like no Japanese in all of Ruby Alt, and then just kimono.
I mean,
God.
well, like there's like 90% of people in Ruby are just white people with like animal ears. So I just
I have breached
is
the
this spider
world
from the
line.
from the back rooms?
No bitches?
I feel like we got too many leaves. And
Mac on YouTube is asking, can you draw a kobold in a Confederate uniform? And I'm not sure
I
how to
already
feel
said
about
no to that.
Oh, okay, good.
There's
Wait,
no
draw a
reason.
musketeer. Draw it.
Max
am
says,
waiting
march
for
through a
the
big
day
rocket stone and it
the
landed on the base
larger
of my spine.
toxic part of Twitter
Jerry,
finds these projects because the outrage will be hilarious.
So wait, real quick, is a bongo a spider?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where
He's
his
a spider
his
who
where
apparently
his seventh
survived gamification or some bullshit.
where are his 7th and 8th legs?
They're behind him. I can't draw them because of perspective.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, you fucking idiot. They're behind him. What did you expect? It's a fucking spider.
He's just a round
Drawing around.
Oh,
Just a round
Bongo's
boy.
canonically the final boss reveal.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I
Is this
remember
the,
fucking Obongo. Jesus Christ,
Is
the lost founder of number and of calculus and number theory. Jesus Christ.
I know
Jerry,
the
what,
way.
draw what a musketeer would look like.
A musketeer?
Musketeer.
A mouseketeer. Oh, like the guys who guard. That's a good idea.
Jerry,
You know, actually, Jerry, you bring up a good point for like the founder of math and shit. I mean, I think we're lucky that we've got, you know, a bunch of founders or at least discoverers of like different concepts in math and philosophy that have cool as shit names like Socrates and Aristotle and Plato, as opposed to like literally having to learn in history about.
Oh, those are probably shit names in like Greek.
Also, to be fair, half of those names were not actually their names.
Well, yeah, Plato.
Yeah,
literally
that's
just
right.
meant
Those
big
are they're like.
No, I
anglicized.
get that, but so my point is just that when we learn in
Apparently,
history, we
Plato
learn
was a
about
fucking
someone
wrestler.
called Aristotle. We learn about someone called Socrates, Dionysus. You know,
Oh,
it's shit like that. We don't learn about, and now the founder of trigonometry, Obunga, or like. Can you imagine, like, if we had just a bunch of people
And
that
now,
were
the founder of all math.
just responsible for some really cool shit in history that just had the dumbest fucking names?
I mean, you know, you say dumb names, but I found out about Chinese gesture names, and they are another level.
What? Oh my god.
These are actual Chinese gesture names. I'm going to run off.
We are getting to we are getting to dangerous territory here. Go ahead, though.
Moving compass?
Gesture, for instance, called moving bucket.
Moving bucket. Very good. I like.
And another one called newly polished mirror. And another called adding clarity Lee. I'm not kidding. That's an actual name.
That sounds good.
Having clarity.
These sound like Native American names, but no, these are Chinese gesture names. Ever stretching taller.
Not bad. It's not the worst. I mean, yeah, that sounds kind of like a Native American thing.
But my favorite sounds like a JoJo move. It's Immortal Revelation Ding.
Dude, can you imagine being
that
fucking?
Sounds more like a
Revelation
shitty
Ding?
fucking.
You're
like
an anime
the
villain,
ultimate
man.
move of a shitty anime arc villain.
What is this fucking meme? When Allah created world, Allah did give whole world to Albania, but Albania friendly countries, so Albania give the land to other countries. What the fuck? What the fuck? The fuck is this garbage?
Wow.
You've never seen that before?
Where did this come up?
No, I didn't. I've seen SpongeBob.
Where did you get this?
I didn't. I was looking fucking thing.
I've never seen SpongeBob asking me if I knew that I give the whole world to Albania.
Did you not see the Albanian Big Chungus on like the left?
Oh, I can't. I can't
Jerry,
unsee
why are you
it.
drawing the Vietnam mouse?
Albanian Big Chunk.
I just tuned back into the stream. Why are you drawing Vietnam, Mickey?
Musketeers.
Musketeer. God fucking damn
Have you
it.
seen that Vietnam Mickey Mouse animation?
I could go home. I could see Max again. God. Luffy, don't make me choose between you and my country.
I will never understand why they chose that to be their flag, because it is just the generic evil empire flag.
Because it looks cool. The fucking generic. Okay, listen. In Star Wars, who do you root for? The generic evil empire or the generic rebels? It's the generic evil empire. Of course it is. It's the fucking. It's the Imperium from 40k.
Jerry, just a word of warning. You might
Yeah,
get
but fuck the
copyright strikes.
Imperium.
Can you make the
That's
ears
the fault.
square?
That's the corpse emperor.
That is true. Copyright struck.
Can I what?
Can you make the ears square?
You don't need to make the ears square. Just make him look like gay. We all know Disney hates gays. They won't copyright it. That'll make it canon.
Make him Jewish.
If we're going serious, you could like make a actual conquistador or helmet. I think that's what a musketeers wore.
Make the hat smaller, like a Jewish skull cap, and have that.
Wait, hang on.
Fucking...
Is that what that hat's called?
We
It's
need
called
to
a
agree
yarmulke.
oh shit, Jerry's going for it. We need to agree real quick. So we're saying that just like the little cap that you can wear with the Mickey Mouse ears, like, is enough for Disney to copyright, like, claim you, right?
Oh, probably.
So that would be fucking hilarious if that's the case, and it's just any image of like somebody wearing the caps, because I imagine there's like a lot of photos from like, you know, family trips or whatever to Disneyland where like you got the kids with like the caps and the ears, and suddenly you got like fucking Disney agents busting into the house like, hey, sorry, we gotta collect royalties on this shit, just like taking family memories down.
And
Well, they would only do that if
family
they're making
members.
money from it.
And here's a picture
So
of all my
long as
family. Sorry, we must take this.
Since the disturbance in the force, someone was wearing mouse ears, and we didn't get a fucking $1.
Well, I'm pretty sure companies only copyright if the person makes money from it. So technically, if Jerry doesn't make any money from this stream, he'll be fine.
Someone donate quickly.
Quickly ruin his life.
Quickly give the man less money than what he'll be able to pay for the
Little
fine.
potion seller.
Like
I'm going into battle, and I require your strongest potions.
You can't handle them. No one can. My potions aren't fit for a beast, let alone a man.
I'm really
God.
tempted to fucking pull that.
Okay,
Why not? What if I want to die from your potions? Have you ever thought of that?
Dude's got the popped collar and everything. Jerry's putting like all of his fucking effort in.
How do I donate?
Wait, what is this last posted thing? Suffering. I bet this wouldn't have happened. Be happening
Boy,
if I had.
John Travolta has seen better days.
Yeah, his fucking wife is dead. He's definitely seen better days.
I love that
Killed
Jerry.
a man, but that's
Or
irrelevant.
the mouse.
Oh, there we go. See, now he's saying something.
That just looks like a fucking a buff guy. But that's what happens if Disney have their own armed forces.
This looks like
That's
a
what they would
younger
look like.
version of Super Macho Man.
Jerry, I've got a question. Does the Magical Kingdom worship Mickey Mouse and Walt Disney?
What?
Jerry, does the Magical Kingdom worship Mickey Mouse and Walt Disney?
Possibly, I don't know.
I love the fact that his cheekbones look like he just swallowed a brick and it's like jutting out the sides of his face. God.
Now, Jerry, just out of curiosity, out of all the races, which you think are most likely to just actually completely exterminate themselves?
Oh, the kobolds.
Ozai.
Yeah.
Well, no, the kobolds are a little more intuitive than that, and even though they're basically Kerbals, I don't think there's any scenario where they would just destroy themselves. I think that's more keen to, like, the Sawoki, because the Ozai might be, like, suicidal, but they're resilient, and they're pretty, like, strong-boned, even though they're small. The Sawoki have paper skin. They've got paper skin and paper mache bones. Because they're literally just like upright moths, and if you like shook their hand, you would break their rib cage.
I was born with paper skin and glass bones. Every night, every morning, I break my legs, and every night.
Should I mention that I am dead?
Just imagine that, but like
police found my body.
If you wanted to play an actual, if you want to do it, become Dynasty Warriors, you just go to them and just start beating them all mercilessly to death. Just hit them once and they just snap.
I'm gonna grab some food, but this was fun. Thanks for having me and dealing with my shit, Jerry. Good luck with good luck with the gay Mouseketeer.
Sure thing.
See you guys later.
See ya.
How dare you assume his gender?
He's gay, not his gender.
Hey, them's fighting
What
words.
is his gender?
He's gay.
That's not gender.
Gay.
No.
Gender A.
Don't say that. The Twitters will come for you.
How?
Listen, I
They find
They'll come.
They will come.
You know what? I was gonna continue with this joke, but I'd like to have career prospects in the future.
Understandable.
So, Jerry, the lizard fellas, if you give one of them a computer, would they keep it and treasure it, or would they take it apart and make something else with it?
They would take it apart.
Okay, and secondly,
Oh, God, no, don't give the Ozai computers. You don't want them seeing what the Eastern Ozai saw.
no, don't worry about it. They'll just
What if
take
they
it
saw
apart.
and they were just like,
Now it's just that meme from Gumball.
I am
where-
curious if
where
someone's
the internet
actually
flashes
made Rule
before
34
Gumball's
spell
eyes.
stuff.
Oh, someone has.
Listen, you don't.
Of course they have.
What's on the internet stays on the internet. Okay, you gotta understand that. You can't let the Ozai see it. Their little minds are not ready for it.
Hey Jerry, I have a suggestion. Have you ever considered trying to have them be like the Vatican Guard?
Oh, that's a good
I
idea.
have a suggestion. Have you considered?
Yeah, I'm just doing this for fun. I'm not,
That's
this is
not
not
very
a serious
fantasy.
design thing to take into consideration. This
Actually,
is for fun.
what did the Vatican Guard look like?
I'll post
Fucking
a pic.
have
Have
The
you
Swiss
seen
guys.
the Empire?
They look like the Swiss guys.
Yeah, because they were Swiss.
Oh no.
Think maybe.
Oh, they were.
Is
The Swiss Guard.
Is Bongo gonna be a spell stuff character?
A Bongo?
See, there
Yeah.
are the Swiss
There's no
Guards.
reason they
You're
shouldn't.
welcome.
Nice.
Obongo.
What
is
color should the
secretly a
Disney
god.
outfits be? Obviously, the buttons are gonna be gold.
Red, white, and black.
Holy shit, that looks great.
Okay, that actually does look fucking.
This
That actually does
so
look fucking
silly.
great, holy shit.
So silly.
It's
It's a
it's
little
just
silly,
silly enough for it to be the Disney Swiss Guard.
I don't know why, but he kind of looks like a total drama character.
He does.
It's totally just the way I drew it.
I wanna live close to the sun.
What color is their outfit? Just like
Red.
black.
Or Mickey, he has red overalls.
Blue would do
Yes.
well. Lots of Disney
I'll
characters
do,
got blue in
here,
there.
I'll compromise here. I'll do what the Swiss Guard is doing. And just do, I should probably not draw the arms first.
Hold on, let me actually bring up a image of the actual Mouseketeers, like Mickey, Donald, and Goofy from the movie.
enough.
Yes, because they invented the concept of musketeers.
Yes.
They invented the concept of Mouseketeers.
Someone,
think this game
I don't
invented
know about that.
Oh,
I'd
fuck,
believe
I
that
just
they're
Have
the
you
first
even
ones.
seen Giselles?
Free mouse. Okay, so in the movie, oh fuck off. I want to see the Mouseketeers, not the Musketeers.
We invented the concept of the Day of the Dead. You owe us our copyright.
Wasn't it Dawn of the Dead?
We bought it. We bought the rights. You can't have it anymore. The rights are ours.
Wait, Day of the Dead? No, Day of the Dead doesn't have the copyright issues. That's Dawn of the Dead.
Is the Dawn dead?
Oh no.
Day of the
Oh,
Dead is-
Okay, no one got the reference. Never mind.
Is that like a
I did.
weird,
Kill the
obscure gaming
Dawn.
reference?
You don't kill the Dawn.
No, I'm talking about the 1978 zombie classic by George Romero. Dawn of the
I
Dead.
know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never heard of this.
I actually don't think the Mouseketeers are good.
I was talking about the thing with Coco, where they were copyrighting the Day of the Dead.
Oh god. Oh dear.
Who the fuck? Does someone actually own the copyright to Day of the Dead? Furious typing.
Yep,
Spooky,
they did.
scary
attempt to
skeletons
trademark Day of
enjoying
the Dead. Holy shit.
They actually. Disney.
To be
owns
fair,
it.
there are some pretty dumb cops.
Fun fact, muskets did not exist before Mickey Mouse joined the Bourbon Royal Guard.
Wait, you're telling me that Mickey is a monarchist?
I mean, it's not
It does-
surprising.
Now he has
lot
to
of
die.
things.
Post divide, yeah.
Imagine he
he's
says
like
this
Martin.
like
He's in
Alistair
everything.
Thorin said, "For the watch," when he stabbed Jon Snow in the dick.
Wait, is the ears part of his hair?
No, it's a hat.
But it's extending to his black hair.
No, he has brown hair.
Oh, from my perspective,
Those are so.
From my point of view, it doesn't.
they genetically engineered them. They have literal mouse ears.
Oh my god, Antonio fucking did a tank.
Just give us slaves.
Look at the Osai Armored Garden. That's an awesome name. The Armored Garden.
That is a very cool name for a tank.
The fucking good.
Just
Sounds
put, like
great.
a potted plant in there.
So what is this machine?
Give it a smiley face. Just
Give it
smiley
a
face.
smiley face.
Put
I bet that like they
put
just
a
use their
money
claws
sign
to like
on
kind
it.
of
Put
itch
like
like
a
their initials
Roblox
in it.
face on it.
No.
This is a little friend, a little guy.
Walt Disney.
This is great.
Walt Disney's still frozen.
Thank you, Antonio.
Can I go get the
Walt
heat gun?
Disney is
The last thing your flower sees before it gets watered and showered with love.
Jerry.
I love it.
Jerry, can you confirm if Walt Disney is still frozen? And if he is frozen, do they work?
See, this is people have been talking about this a while. Like, they always they want the they really want like the Walt Disney Corporation down there to have like a fucking like a what is it called in Warhammer's like a golden throne?
Iron Halo?
Walt Disney.
That thing.
Yeah.
I forget what they call it in Warhammer. It's like Ghost Throne or something.
The Golden Throne of Terra.
Golden Throne of Terra, yeah. They want like a Golden Throne scenario where you have the ghost of Walt Disney in this fucked up like machine.
You have to sacrifice 12 people per day, or else there won't be any Mickey.
Yeah, they want basically like the ghost of Walt Disney to be running this like some kind of ghost council like conspiracy.
Jerry,
It's Vegas. It's Vegas all over again. Oh god.
No, Jerry, there's like conspiracy theories that Walt Disney like throws himself into the invincible immortality, and that's what it's based off of. Yeah, and they want like fucking a horde of like Mouseketeers guarding Walt Disney's body, frozen body, until one day he can resurrect and lead the magical empire to greatness.
Okay.
And they sacrifice.
But that's
like,
just
a
one
bunch
version of the
slaves
idea,
to
because so many people have automatically gone to that when they hear that Walt Disney Corporation is a faction in spell stuff.
It is a very good idea, I will say.
Yeah, it's a very easy idea to go
will
for.
never not be funny.
It's awesome.
Never not be
It's
funny.
my favorite.
Jerry, some ideas are easy because they're good.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Some ideas are easy because they're bad yet funny.
Well,
No, this is a good idea.
This
This
is
is a good
nothing
idea.
wrong with this idea. You are wrong.
You kill yourself.
Yes.
You should kill yourself now.
Kill yourself now.
I am incapable.
Your life means nothing. You serve zero purpose.
You got games on your phone?
You should kill yourself. Give us a piece of that smog.
You got games on your phone.
You got games on your phone?
Yeah.
Is it a rat?
Do you not?
You got wires on in your phone?
I have.
Do you have technology anywhere?
Do you have metal?
Do you have
Just
warp
metal.
Kobolds. Is that technology?
Jerry, can I ask a question?
Mm-hmm.
What's the jazz you're listening to in the background?
It's the Halo. It's 1 hour of chill out Halo music by Kaidon. Yeah, I play this every time I stream.
No, wait, Jerry. Which race makes the shittiest music?
The jellies.
Oh, that's subjective.
The elves.
No, the jellies.
That music?
Oh, the jellies absolutely would. Oh my god, they would have the worst fucking music in the world. Because it would be experimental all the time. It would be like listening to like a microwave.
Wait, I know what to post. Give me a second.
That weird art movie from Best of the Worst with the people and the
The turtle, yeah. Holy shit.
Yeah, that's about accurate.
Holy shit.
Microwave noises. This experimental music, man. You
Oh
just
my
don't get it.
god.
It is just
No,
the
no.
most fabulous form of music.
It's experimental. Like the normies don't get it. Okay, they're like, oh my god, listen to this.
It's just people
You know-
vomiting into each other's mouths. I don't know why that popped into my head. It just did.
It's a good idea. I think it very much fits the setting and the law. Don't you agree, Jerry? Wait, what's Jerry?
What should I do next? What?
Draw an elf. Draw
A
elf
Veld?
John Brown.
Alright.
A elf John Brown.
An elf
Like
gone
the massive
brown? What?
John Brown.
Oh, John
Brown.
Brown.
yeah.
I don't think the elves had a John Brown, unfortunately.
Well, they make.
Add one.
I'll be honest, I can't.
I
Now that
wonder
I
which
have it in my
race are
head, I
most
can't.
likely to become weebs.
I like it better if John Brown's like a mythological figure. Or they're just like, is he real?
Is he real?
The ghost of
There's like
freedom.
this elf John Brown that's walking around.
Yo, where's Paul Bunyan in Spell Stuff?
Paul Bunyan, he's dead.
Oh my god.
He's not real, though, silly. He's the giant man. The giant wood axe man.
Well, so long as it isn't the Fate one, he can do whatever you wish.
I'm sorry. I'll be honest. I can't stop thinking about it once I started. I'm thinking of the Jellies experimental music, and it's just Jellies vomiting into each other's mouths while Michael Raby sounds are in the background.
Oh, I was thinking about this
somebody
video
in the
too!
background
God damn it!
like,
I was thinking about
clapping
the.
It's so long since I've seen this video.
Build a cannon and launch to fire at the moon, to fire at the sun.
Oh my god, that freaking. What is that song?
We're
that
gonna
frickin'
piss on the moon!
That has like cannons in it.
I'm gonna piss on the sun! I'm gonna piss on it!
I wonder which race wants to go to the moon the most.
The Skaven.
Probably like the
Or
Ozai.
whatever. Wait, no, the mouse.
Dark side and always
The
be
mouse,
away
because he
from
wants to
sun.
claim the moon. To turn the moon into a giant mouse head.
So
Obviously.
the Golden Throne.
Yeah, just
Put the golden throne on the.
the giant
Put the golden throne in the
toilet
bag and
of
no one
the
gets hurt.
moon. Acadians long ago conquered Sumer to control. Sargon led his armies and their chariots they rolled.
Wait, no, the golden throne is just made out of old straight to DVD Disney movie.
Bo Jaden.
Coming soon, the DVD. It's just fucking.
Oh, yeah.
Coming soon to own on
Oh,
video and
giant.
DVD.
Dude, I fucking loved hearing those as a kid.
Yeah, and they allowed you to skip through all that shit too. I mean, I don't like Disney, but God bless them for like letting us get through all the ads.
I don't like the Antichrist, but God bless him.
I don't like the Antichrist, but damn it, God bless him.
I hate the Antichrist.
Jerry, where is the Antichrist in spell stuff?
Walt Disney.
Walt Disney.
Well, Disney is the Antichrist and fucking.
The central plot of Spellstuff focuses around the Dark Lord Walt Disney arising from the magical kingdom to conquer the world, and
A group of
What even is
diverse
spell stuff? I
rebels.
just walked in on
And
this.
Christian.
Because I have been
the son of
positioning my
God.
drawing tablet wrong the whole time. I've been drawing at like this weird angle, and I forgot I
Can
could.
you all
I
even
could prop it up
explain what
higher.
this thing you have created is?
This is just a generic like
racist.
elf, basically.
What is spell stuff? I do not know things.
I'm sorry.
Creative writing project.
Wait, what's
Tiger beans.
It is a historical account of real events.
Wait, no, I thought we were talking
It's
about Royale.
so it's like
historical
Wikipedia,
account of
sure, yeah,
creative
good beans.
events.
To my knowledge, spell stuff is a creative writing project that is heavily inspired by Revolut of early America.
Mm-hmm.
You know
Yeah.
what? You know what I think the story should have is the moon people from the first science fiction story ever written.
Just
You mean,
Martians.
but by Jules Verne?
No. There's one in like the 2nd century. It was
I
like
saw
really
that
fucking
video.
weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2nd century science fiction fucking.
Yeah,
based.
Austin McConnell made this video about the first science fiction story ever written, and basically the moon people are all men and they get each other pregnant. It's like really fucking weird.
I thought
It's
I thought that arguably Frankenstein was the first sci-fi.
No?
No, Jerry, if you're drawing John Brown, where's his beard?
I'm not drawing John Brown.
Then what are you drawing?
I'm just
Draw
a
Joe
regular
Biden.
elf.
Generic
Calm down.
elf number 27.
Before I do that, I have to
Okay,
reset
I think-
the chill mix because it got to Halo
terms of
4.
Big bad John.
What is elf
What's its
food like?
fucking name?
It's just southern food, which means it's super good.
The southern.
Have you been into New Orleans? It's amazing food.
I've never stepped foot in America now.
Oh, here it is. A true story by Lucian. That's it. Lucian.
Okay, so for the central thought of spellstuff,
Second
I
century.
think we could have it so the main villain is Chris Chan trying to cause a second merge.
Oh god.
The equivalent of Saruman is Walt Disney, who's trying to take over. He's trying to steal Chris Chan's power. And a fellowship of men, elves, Ozai, and whatever the other race.
So this whole thing is fantasy, but it's our world. But what?
Now listen,
I'm
if
so
you don't
fucking
include
confused
Chris
right now.
Chan in spellstuff, the sentence.
Oh my god.
If you don't
I
include
feel
Cactus in my fantasy world, I will be very angry.
I feel like we don't need the crazy person who did the thing that shall not be named and went to jail for it in our fantasy land.
Harry, the Vietnamese guy you draw reminds the Vietnamese Mickey Mouse just reminded me of Ethereal Snakes animation. Mickey Never Came Home.
Oh,
Have you ever seen that animation on YouTube? Or like Ethereal Snakes
Have I
animation?
seen it? Yeah, I've seen it.
It's just like the Vietnam one of Mickey.
Well, not really, because it's like a guy hallucinating that he's Mickey. That's what it is.
How about some
That's
Mickey?
even worse.
Oh my god, the Hungarians.
The damage done by Meat Cane is irreparable.
Wait, what the hell? I'm at war with Poland now? Okay, who's a major? Ah, fuck, I have to kill Swedes. And Poles.
Ah, fuck, I have to kill all the kobolds.
Fuck, I have to kill.
Ah, damn, they've breed.
Search Josh Graham.
Guess those kobolds gotta die.
Ah, fuck.
I can't believe you've done this.
Commit genocide again, not again.
The
I'm not saying
Ozai breed.
Seinfeld.
And I took that personally.
Please don't commit genocide again. With Freeman? No way.
I'm not saying we all deserve genocide, but let's just say in a hypothetical scenario where the elves did get
Let's say,
genocide,
hypothetically.
Let's say hypothetically Bo Jiden.
No good statement ever starts with that phrase.
hypothetically,
Listen out.
let's just say
I like.
hypothetically,
Look,
the elves
let me
got
explain why
wiped out.
genocide is a good thing.
Okay.
Hypothetically,
Wouldn't the South be a lot more stable? Wouldn't the South be a lot more stable? Wouldn't the food be better? Wouldn't we relieve the pressure population?
Let's say, hypothetically, I'm a quirked up white boy. For the sake of argument.
Let's just
Let's
say
say
hypothetically.
He's clearly quirked up, he's busting it down
what
sexual
if,
style,
you
and they're trying to
know,
say he's not good with the
maybe
sauce. It's really
you just had
despicable.
more slave.
Well, you know, I'm not saying we should support genocide, but the South make
let's
really
say
good food.
hypothetically, I land a moon rocket.
But
the South makes good food, so you know.
So it's
they
worth
would
it.
Yes. If we get
Okay, I think the
more
Russians
southern
will
cooking.
deal with the Swedes. Yeah, that sounds good.
You know, Jerry, I don't know if you've actually answered this before, but what exactly gives you the motivation to conduct these large public writing
I just like doing
projects, I guess? You just like doing it?
Sure,
It's just
I've
fun?
cleared it on. Yeah, definitely.
You like seeing a bunch of fuckers come up with dumb shit?
Yeah, I do.
It's fun.
I mean, fair enough.
I think in terms of like, I just find world building fun. I mean, you know, I have retarded ideas. Might as well get rid of them.
As a DM, I can agree world building is very, very fun.
I agree.
I would just say world building is best when you keep up with people's ideas at a hand length, and you just, you know, if someone says something retarded, you can just go, oh yeah.
If someone says something retarded, you can just ignore them. And if they don't, you can just steal it.
Yeah, exactly.
I wonder
think
how
Kanye-
much.
Like a dirty fucking commie.
Communism works. No, listen.
Fucking
It's
does
not
it, you
communism.
dumbass.
Ah.
Here, you little shit.
Oh, great, the communism debate.
Communism doesn't
It
work
doesn't
unless
work.
it's.
Who does it?
No, listen.
doesn't
God.
work. Marx was wrong on so many levels. Go to anarchism, it's better in all the ways.
Want to do genocide? It's perfect.
Listen, shut up, let me explain, okay? It's not communism, it's me stealing everything and everyone else dying.
Yeah! I fully support this mandate.
Nobody cares. I'm the only person who matters here, okay?
See, no,
I'm gonna arsenal.
What type of communist we talking here? The type that's cringe or the type that's based?
It's not communism, okay? It's egoism. You know, no one else.
Egoism
It's not communism. You just have no rights, and I'm taking all of your things.
I thought my
because government owns stuff and we're corrupt.
Listen, it's not.
This is why we just don't have a government.
No. It's not corrupt. It's just they're just filled with assholes.
Yeah.
The government is functioning how it's supposed to. It's just that the way it's supposed to function is them being a bunch of assholes.
It's not supposed to be like that, but that's just the way it turns out all the time because Marx didn't actually know how to make a functioning state.
Dude, the most of the like revolutionary.
That just sounds like
come on, the state is supposed to dissolve itself. That just doesn't work.
Like the guy who inspired Mussolini to take over Italy was a fucking poet.
Listen, if you look into Marx's past, he was a little neat. He every month he'd go to Engels, he'd write, "Hey Engels, I haven't got a job and I need to pay rent. Give me $300." And he'd do that every month for the rest of his life.
Fucking dream life.
Not a joke. That's literally
what a guy. What a guy. What a guy.
People fucking followed his example on how to build a state, and boom, there's the Soviet Union.
The Soviet Union was a bunch of fuckers being like, "Hey, you know these guys telling us what to do? They're assholes. Let's kill them." Then they killed them. Then other people went, yes, we need a government now. Yes, listen to us. We're definitely not
genocide
evil,
was the
greedy
right thing
people.
to do,
Listen
alright?
to us. And then they killed them too. Now we have what we currently
Shut
have.
the hell up.
Same thing.
Shut the hell up about fucking communism. No one fucking cares. They're all dead. They're all fucking dead.
This is why we're gonna get anarchism. You cannot stop me.
To kill all communists. I want them all fucking dead. I don't care if they have families or lives. I want them dead. They don't have human rights.
You need to calm down.
You sound like my friend about the Germans.
Genuinely pissed about this.
Or the Algerians.
You know, sorry. I just get really passionate when I talk about the Antichrist.
I get really passionate when I talk about the Antichrist.
You capitulated the Chinese.
I love how Jerry makes the smart decision
now I need
not
to win
talk
the war
about
and then I
losing,
can annex them.
just let us argue amongst ourselves.
Like
I'm
rats.
passionate about the United Nations and the fact that they're the fucking Antichrist.
I need more guns.
That's fine.
I'm giving this Ozai.
Congo, give me rubber. I need to make planes.
Listen, if you shoot, you know what, I'm gonna stop. You really told me. But listen, all I'm saying, if you go
No, you said you would stop. You said you would stop.
We said we would stop this topic. Now we all need to think of a different thing that's not as controversial to yell at each other about for the next 5 minutes.
Alright,
So anyway, boys, Ukraine's having a good time, right?
If you go in the middle of a crowd of enemies,
The only ones not having a good time are the Ozai.
Are you really killing people? Are you really killing people? I wouldn't describe killing an elf as murder, more like hunting. It's not murder, it's just, you know, sport.
It's culling.
It's culling the herd.
It's
And I hate the elves.
You know, those damn elves, they reproduce too much. You need to kill them
I hate
occasionally.
the elves when they are independent.
You don't want those damn elves getting ideas.
I don't want the elves having their own state.
You know what we need to do? We need to impose
the
a
Empire.
one-child policy.
And we need rocket launchers, and we need magic golden men who kill orcs.
Owning a fucking tank.
Guys, you're ignoring. There's an
Ignoring the fact that I don't think any of these groups would have a fully functional groups of tanks.
Can I just say, you're all missing an easy solution. I call it separate but equal. You know, it pleases everyone. You don't have to see elves. They can live in their own little communities. We occasionally come over and take their children, but that's beside the point.
We occasionally
Valley's
take
Roadway
it.
water fountain intensifies.
do that?
Why not? We need guinea
elf.
pigs for our experiments. That's why. Why harm our own people when we can just steal elven children and then definitely not
Steal elven
inject
children.
Yeah, just steal children.
Steal the children. I won't quote that. We'll steal the children.
Yes, we kidnap the children. We make them murderous death machines.
No.
No. We don't want them to get any ideas. We shouldn't give them any of the
Go eat
super
a jabber's life, you fool.
I love kids,
I love children. I love children. I love children. I love children. I love children.
Brazil, what are you doing?
No, please, calm down. Everyone calm down.
Breeder, your elvish child today.
There you go. All right. So as you can see, I've had to struggle with the arms because I suck. But
One thing that one thing that the European president taught me is that democracy has failed.
If it's one
Stop
thing that
pulling my
I've
videos,
learned
they're
from
bad.
history, it's that people are funny and retarded.
Democracy is pointless, but you could just commit genocide.
Oh, actually, Jerry, quick lore question. What is the unit of currency for the different realms of the United States?
I imagine they all use the U.S. dollar because they don't know anything else.
All right.
So we have
I feel like
Is it the
post-apocalypse
is it the
US?
greenbacks or is it, you know, gold backed and all that?
They're bringing back the silver dollar.
I don't care.
Oh, damn.
I feel like at some point, some race tried to make their own currency and it fucking bombed, and no one's tried since then.
Yeah, I imagine Sawoki have a new
It's definitely
currency
gonna
every
be
3
like Magic
hours.
Kingdom.
Look at the Constitution.
Mouse.
Find on the 10th part, and it shall only be minted in gold and silver, and then they're going to be sticking to the dollar that way. Ironically.
Mouse money.
What?
That's because using gold and silver as currency in a time of which when they are useful for other shit is kind
Well,
of
it's
just
actually
counterintuitive.
stated. It is actually stated in one of the founding father documents, specifically the Constitution on the 10th paragraph.
Silence.
My internet's fucking slow.
Says jack shit.
Weird question to ask, but do you still hate AniTube? I hate anything related to anime now.
Really?
Yeah.
What? God, Jerry,
I've completely outgrown
Jerry
that.
stared into the abyss that is anime, and then he said, "Yeah, no, I'm not gonna deal with that."
That's reasonable.
I hate
Which I think is entirely
that's,
reasonable.
I see. That's why he
All
loves
you
High
need to
Guardian Spice.
do is
Exactly.
see the number of tags that
It's not an
exist for
anime.
hentai, and then you'll know that anime was a
Exactly.
mistake.
4D chess move.
Oh, that's the arm. I don't know what I'm doing.
It's like a square arm. But you listen, you all misunderstand me. When I say take the elven children, I don't mean kidnap them. I mean we make the elven communities so deprived that they can't raise more than one child. That way, they willingly give up their
On
children.
the Disney animated show.
Just put us up as Krampus and make them kidnap them.
Canada,
no,
I
it's
think
not
you're
kidnapping.
basically talking about a Sawoki move right there.
Excited, please.
Yes, it is. If they're following communism, that's gonna happen.
No, listen, it's not communism.
Wait, who's a
okay?
communist?
We make sure the elves can't raise kids. We don't force them to only have one kid. If they want 2 kids, that's fine. If they want 3 kids,
Okay,
that's
so
fine.
you introduce elven birth control?
Why not just kill
No,
them?
no. Basically, he makes their
Genocide
level of
is-
living
Which is
so
basically
fucking
you cover
terrible
up their ears.
that they
Is that
can't
right?
afford having more than one kid. So when they do, they willingly give it up to our experiments.
I said this a hot second ago, gentlemen. The one-child policy. It worked out for China.
Congratulations, you've just started a revolution.
No, listen, China did the fuck over the
What we
population.
do with the children isn't
Exactly. It worked perfectly.
Yeah.
Obviously, we're going to experiment on the children. We're going to do horrific things to them. But we're also going to send the children to war. We're also going to send them to mining colonies. on
No,
the
we shouldn't
frontier.
give the children guns, then they'll rebel.
No, they're too
if you
stupid
gave
for
the
them.
children guns, then they would start shooting, and it would be
No,
fun.
no. Yeah, no,
It would be funny, but then we'd have to deal with it.
No, you misunderstand. We're going to send the children in military bands in the middle of Siwoki territory, and we're going to have them kill all the moths they can. And because the Siwoki are animals, they don't understand better. They see themselves being attacked. They attack back. So we don't have to worry about them recruiting the children. And in other cases, we can use the children as manual labor. We have many mines.
Least insane
Just say we make them slaves. Just say we make them slaves.
Slavery. It's not slavery.
It is not slavery. It's just slavery.
No, it's not.
Without
It's
slavery.
child
It's
labor.
not
Alright,
slavery.
it's just slavery.
It's
Quote
minimum
that.
wage.
No, it's work.
The minimum wage is 0.
The minimum
Yes,
wage
it's still
is
minimum.
the longest.
Calm down. Let me explain.
This is what
This is
Discord
just-
this is what Discord is just the thing. This
This
is
is
why I
just
stay
what
on that one
spellstuff has
server which
become.
isn't completely degenerate, and I have seen now that it's like this here.
It's not
Or
slavery.
is it? You better disprove me right now.
Boy,
It's not-
Legolas
Yeah.
has some weird bumpy shoulders.
See, we're talking about the weird shit because it's not funny to talk about the wholesome things that people are inevitably going to write about this place. Fuck that. We'll talk about the child slavery and communism when we're ruining Jerry's sanity during his stream.
It's fine because here's the thing: none of you have ever considered what the very big after effects of the one-child policy. Like, for instance, what do you do with the if you have one too many children or after the aborted?
One too many children.
You send them to where I live, and then I have to deal with them. That's what happens.
Well,
That's
I
his
have
thing.
some.
That's what he
I
wants.
have some critical information that would be so cursed. I do have.
Sterilization.
I have some very cursed information, but I don't. I feel like if I say it right now, Jerry's going to kick me off the stream.
That's why you don't say it in the stream, and you just send it in the frickin' text chat.
All right, I will.
So then YouTube doesn't know about it, and none of us say it out loud.
All right, you're just gonna get the reaction from it. So hold on.
This goes back to the old
God.
American tradition of workhouses, where we get the people and we force them into.
Shut the fuck up.
You're telling me about anarchism now? This doesn't sound like anarchism. This sounds like slavery.
Like, Jesus.
Listen, I'm incredibly good.
No.
Incredibly bird.
Bird.
He is a bird.
Oh, I'm dying. I think I've got.
I should go to
having a
bed.
mental breakdown.
It's getting late. I have to
Isn't it the
school
fucking
tomorrow.
key to extrude bones? What the fuck?
I'm gonna go to
Okay,
bed
listen,
now.
Alright.
In the context.
See
of
y'all
the-
later. I have finally done my thing, which I waited for like entire days here, just sitting in voice chat like I usually do. This voice chat is not my property. I win.
See you later,
Checkmate.
alligator.
Literally everything.
Bye.
Nah, you know.
Good day.
Goblins. Kill them. Yes, yes. Kill the goblins. Yes.
Demon.
See you later, alligator.
Is he gone?
Finally.
Yeah, he's gone.
What cunt?
Settle down, okay?
Just calm down.
I'll live with that.
How do you even like break the face of?
Yeah, Jerry, did you even get a chance to read that story I DM'd you?
What story?
We can't read.
One that I DM'd you. But The one that I made?
What was it?
Okno?
I'm sorry, I don't remember.
Jerry, I just want to say, you've made spell stuff like a paradise for dwarfs. That there were no dwarfs in the setting.
Yeah, there are no orcs.
No, I mean dwarfs.
Oh, I don't care.
I'm gonna murder you.
Let's
This is like the
see.
fourth time I've threatened to murder Jerry on the stream.
Yep.
Red.
Yep.
Yeah.
I imagine Jerry made a Ruby project. He's gotten more than enough death threats.
Nope, he didn't. Wrong.
Yeah, but the difference with me
I
is
could always
that
get more.
The difference with
You
me is that
probably
I
do.
carry them.
Unfortunately.
How on earth do I rig this? What the hell?
Hope.
Copium.
I'm huffing copium. Listen, I think it's very effective to call elves as many racial slurs as you can think of on the moment. It helps keep them in their place.
Keeps them on their feet.
What did elves do to you?
Susan Wojcicki at bay.
Elves, you know, I don't hate elves, okay?
Hang on.
I just think
I don't know. I don't know
God
about that
damn it,
one.
why are they so fuckable?
you see, that's why the elves. are
Question
there.
for the ages.
The elves are too fuckable, you know. And if you leave them be, too many people will fuck elves, and humanity will go extinct. You know, they pollute
No,
our
that's not
blood.
true, because like elves are just like humans, except they got pointy ears and more age.
Yeah, that's the thing.
They're
They
just
pollute
humans,
our blood.
but for
They
some
don't-
reason they're either drawn to look like children or look like or look like MILFs.
Technically, half elves could be an Ubermensch.
Red.
No. Okay.
Red.
You are completely wrong, and you should kill yourself. Half elves are not human. They're literally subhuman. They're literally subhuman by all definition. Okay.
They live longer.
No,
Yeah,
they don't.
and
That's
have
elf
pointy ears.
propaganda.
But they're
Elf
still
propaganda.
humans either way.
They're not human. They're not human. They're subhumans. They're filthy creatures that deserve death.
Well, you see, the
You settle down, okay?
Seriously, how did they?
Calm
How
down.
or
I think
did you
we have
an elf
discovered
girlfriend?
Wait.
No, listen.
You got cucked by
I
an
want.
You are.
No.
You must have been cucked by an elf.
You
What a
misunderstand me.
walking war criminal this man is.
I act to serve humanity, and humanity will never be safe until kobolds,
If
elves,
I act to serve humanity,
All right.
This
well,
man-
There we go.
This man
I'm
is just a
I,
fucking
I'm
guard.
sorry if this knowledge is too cursed.
What?
Yes.
Apologize. I was just
Spoiler. Hold on.
I was just trying to finish the Elvis question.
You should not read it, honestly.
Just eating
Translate. Children's health, but to adult fertility as well. Okay, can I say, entronom quoted this, not me. From birth to death, Chinese culture has always emphasized the notion that the food we eat is a tonic that promotes good health. This is not the case anymore. In Guangzhou province, there is a saying, so long as it has wings, the people will eat. People of the same southern province don't stop with indelicacies. They eat all kinds of strange and bizarre food, including, in some instances, in some instances, human dumplings. These dumplings are stuffed with aborted fetuses, a result of the one-child policy. And what the fuck did you post? Jesus Christ. And I consider
To be fair, it's not as cursed as the fucking. What the fuck is that called? Like
Many
Demon
of these-
Promenade or something like that?
migrant workers.
The most
Jews
disgusting story from 40k.
become pregnant out of wedlock. The entire dumpling making process in Guangdong province was documented by a photographer and close friend of mine and provides some undeniable evidence.
So now that that's out of the way, I thought you didn't want this to be said, but you narrated it
Demon
anyway.
Columba.
Listen, he wanted not to
This
be
is
said,
not as
but
cursed as
I give
Demon
the people
Columba,
what they
thankfully.
deserve.
I don't think anyone in the stream wanted to hear this.
Yes, this is why I didn't say anything when I posted it, but no.
You posted it, okay? You know.
Yeah,
You
I specifically said to him when he proposed it to just post it and for no one to say anything,
Yeah,
and then
I
you
didn't
said
say anything,
things.
but here comes Canada. I guess we're demonetized. Thanks, Canada.
I'm a man of Canada.
Here comes Canada. Here comes Canada. Right down Canada Lane.
To pay to Walt
I need
Disney.
that Canada money.
I need that.
So what's Canada doing spell stuff?
Oh, they're gone.
They're gone.
Just gone?
Put it simply, no one feels like putting in the effort, so that it's just dead.
Yeah, everyone's just like, listen, let's be realistic. It's
They're
fucking
DLC.
cold here.
Let's be honest
What's your
here.
job to help this guy?
It's just winter, but worse.
Why do you made up his mind? Why don't we just
Yeah.
cut our losses and get out of here?
Obviously, there's shit up there, but it doesn't matter, so no one's ever going to talk about it.
What about
because
Alaska?
they're really fucking bored. Alaska
Wait,
doesn't matter. No one cares
I have
about
a
Alaska.
question, Jerry. Why is the tank door gold?
Well,
Why is the tank gold?
It's gilded.
It's yellow. What do you mean?
I'm
does
sorry,
someone
I
want to
just
repeat
can't
what I was
stop
saying
thinking
earlier
that
about
this
the
came
piss?
Straight out of 40K.
It's not solid gold. It's just gilded.
It's
Okay,
yellow.
well,
it's just
I'm
yellow.
just
It's not
thinking
gold.
Curious exists now.
Hey Jerry, which race has the biggest stick up their ass?
Oh,
Which race has the biggest ass?
I think the elves are interesting because they used to be slaves, right? But then the Confederacy gets overthrown, and slavery isn't abolished per se, as much as it is just like circumvented.
Looked down upon.
Yeah, it's looked down upon, but that doesn't mean it
done.
stops. So now the elves, who are the landowners, who are the pharaohs now, right? Now they're like, man, slavery is pretty cool when you're not the slave, so they try it. So I imagine they're the ones with sticks up their asses, if anything.
Literally Louisiana.
I suppose.
You know, as a non-American, so much of this just goes over my head.
Yeah.
So wait, you're American or not?
I am not, as a non-American.
Where are you from?
He doesn't
Oh,
sound
guess.
probably Canada.
Who's the... Exactly.
Yeah, Canada.
Yeah, I figured because you didn't sound European.
You see, we are Canadians, so therefore we have the weirdest mixture of American
Jerry.
and British accents, and occasionally Australian for some fucking reason.
And French.
No,
You sound more like a New Yorker.
no.
You do
If
sound. You
anything,
do
I'd
actually sound
expect to
from New
sound
York.
like someone from Maine.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, pretty
I don't know
accurate.
anyone from fucking Maine.
You do sound like Stephen King.
Jerry, there's a Canadian.
I've never heard Stephen King's voice.
King, get that shit out of here.
Stephen King
Not
sounds like a
once in my
version.
life, like, ever hear that fucking putrid fucking name ever again.
Stephen King.
Stephen King,
sounds like a
Stephen
weird
King, Stephen King,
alternate
Stephen
universe
King,
David
Stephen King,
Lynch.
Stephen King, Stephen King, Stephen King.
Stephen King.
Horror movies and books and TV shows, they all suck.
What about
Oh yeah, because Stanley Kubrick made The Shining, and like,
What about-
Stephen King hated it because he's a fucking idiot.
What about
Everything Stephen King has made is like, it's got a good idea behind it, but in execution, it's absolute dog shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, Stephen King's work.
Stanley Kubrick made it better than like Stephen King ever could.
Alright, I got room for one more drawing here.
what about anything by Frank Darabont?
Just draw Stephen King.
No, dude, don't draw Stephen King. That is awful.
Just draw. Just draw a random vegetable.
Just draw a human.
Oh, come on. It's
A human.
more interesting than that.
There's no
And
nothing
draw
in
a
particular,
weird
just a
ass
human.
potato.
Get real.
Get fake.
Draw the non-canon plant people.
Wait, are the
Now cast your canon.
No.
I think it would be fun.
You know,
Exactly. Their canon to draw something that looks.
They draw
like one,
one
but
of these
isn't
is
one.
Rumblebees.
The Rumblebees?
Yeah.
Draw a humanoid potato.
What about those raccoon guys? Those Hoover?
Yeah, raccoons. Trash pandas.
The Hoovers.
Guys, like,
Did we ever agree on like the chef ferrets where they're gonna go?
Oh, the ferrets? Oh, huh. I don't know.
You know what sucks?
What?
2-3 years from now, furries are gonna find this and just completely take it over.
That's what we were saying about solar, but that hasn't happened yet.
Yet.
So, we're fine.
Well, to be fair, it doesn't have like.
I'm going to shade in front of you.
Our obscurity
It
is a
doesn't have brand
double-edged
recognition
sword.
Like Ruby.
Where is Solar?
We shouldn't speak so soon for the speak so eagerly that yes the furries are gonna take over this world.
I'm not saying it eagerly, I'm just simply stating it.
I'm sorry. Do you have Glomp echolocation?
What?
The fuck is a glomp?
Look it up in Urban Dictionary.
He's drawing Nico arc.
what if you drew Nikocado
What
off
are you
the
doing?
Oh, he's drawing a raccoon boy.
Nico Kato.
Nico Kato Avolato.
What if you drew Nikocado Avocado as a fucking
Draw him on the
feel like
golden
Then the
ball.
world would end. And for no fucking reason, just because of the fact.
No. We need to have a furry version of him and a furry version of Christian, and those are the two warring factions of spellstuff.
He already does! Christian already does!
He's already won.
Haven't you heard of, like, haven't you seen some of his fucking art?
We have no dignity here.
No sleep, no bed. I will never.
I don't know what raccoons look like. I killed them all.
How? What? No.
That, Jerry,
How
that
could
tells
you?
me you
You
have
have
some
betrayed our
privilege
kind.
there.
Just think of Higby.
Literally, a raccoon is an
Literally give him a
animal
little
that
hand.
reads fanfiction. Wait, what?
Raccoon is a fucking piece of shit.
No, you are a piece of shit. Raccoons are super cool and epic.
They eat my trash.
Yeah, that's a good thing, because you won't eat your trash, so they should eat it.
Yeah, but I also don't want my trash all over my goddamn driveway.
They're actually the cleanest animals, those who routinely eat out of the garbage.
Yeah,
Not even rat?
exactly. But then just don't put your trash in the driveway, put it in the trash pile.
I don't put it in the driveway.
That's the best thing, they put it in the driveway for you. How nice of them.
Efficiency.
This just looks more like a cat than a raccoon.
Look at it. What? Is that a fucking cat? Ma!
What?
No!
I don't want to start a
Where's
fight
the
with
fucking
Lucy.
dragon at the door?
Looks like grandma on the fucking thing. Hey, I don't even know if you're alive. Blink,
Oh my god, I realize where it's from now. Oh my
English motherfucker, do you speak it?
Yeah, speak it.
No, je parle en anglais.
What you talking about?
Where is
my
my super suit?
Je me the fuck.
Fucking Anglos when they want us to speak English.
Le
No.
fuck?
Nope.
Confucius say.
Jerry, approximately how many languages are there in spellstuff?
That's a
9.
That's a whole conversation because I don't know how.
Yeah.
Too
insane
many.
it gets.
9.
Too many.
There should be
Good
like
answer.
2. Good and bad. Those are 2 languages. Boom, done.
America and not America.
Can I say?
Just like in real life.
One of the languages
early
should be
America,
Welsh
not
because
modern
Welsh is a
America.
cool language, and if not Welsh, then Breton. Freaking.
Forget, did we ever make a race that's like inspired by American immigrants?
You'll have to be a little more specific than just immigrants.
You mean like
It's just it's
You know, immigrants.
the Irish, the Mexicans, the
Like the
everybody,
Irish,
the
yeah.
Muslims.
Just every non-American race.
It's
Well, America is a melting
I
pot.
have
of
an
races,
idea.
so it's
That's the joke. That's the joke.
I have the idea, right? It's Irish. They have the Irish culture, the Muslim religion, and they are Hispanic. I have
I'm
solved.
sorry. What?
I
Why
solved
would
it.
you do that?
That is a mix.
You asked for a race, so I'm gonna provide.
Fucking mix.
I am
Just make
so
a bunch
smart.
of Irish.
I am
like
mildly offended.
it's just a bunch of moose and they
Sure.
act like Irishmen.
You, Irish people,
I am
Cringe.
mildly
couldn't even defend yourself from the British.
I mean, I heard of I heard of a person who was Asian that grew up in
You-
Jamaica and had just the most bonkers accent because of that.
Come on.
You dying of starvation unless you eat your only food supply of potatoes. Couldn't
You
be me.
defending imperialism, you swine.
Failing to defend
No, I don't
yourself
defend
from
imperialism. Death to the corpse emperor.
But you do because you criticize the people who are being imperialized. Oh my god, I am so smart.
That is the most back-assward logic.
Yeah. Cope? Sieve? Bo? Jiden?
Don't care.
Giant.
Mauled.
Jiden.
I will corrupt
Jiden.
you as I have been corrupted from the other world.
That's how Bojack pronounces his own name.
I
No,
spread
that's
the plague.
That's Joe Biden's son, Bo Jiden.
It is a long-winded evolution of the joke Joe Biden. And now it is Bo Jiden, as of course it so shall
Hey,
be.
Jerry, who wants to build the wall?
Bo Jiden.
Joe Biden.
Bojack.
Ring, ring,
Get out.
ring.
Get out. Who said Joe Biden get out?
Bo Jiden.
I prefer BoJack Horseman.
Think y'all are dumb,
In the
and I am
90s,
corrupted
I
you.
was in a very famous TV show.
Visible done by.
I'm a singing guy.
Shit.
Back in 99. Okay, listen. If
It's
you're
a
singing, guys,
fellow.
you press
Solo
I'll
guy.
be right back.
You all have been
I
corrupted.
like the comically small goggles that I gave the
Yes, I noticed. They literally are even more useless than the anime goggles.
Yes.
What goggles?
I
modeled them
the,
after
one of the
Jerry's
dumbest
profile,
questions.
both don't fit over the
That-
edge properly.
Yeah.
So Jerry, I think I have a question that no one has ever wanted to know the answer to.
Then why ask it?
Man,
Because it's kind of
those
funny.
ain't- That's a microscope he got on his face, bro.
Yeah, literally.
Which race?
Just make them
breeds the
comically
fastest?
long. Now we can see the moon. In 5K. He needs to see the moon in 5K, dude. We need to do it.
It's like a good cinematic shot, and you just have a fucking.
Yeah, you just make them comically long. Lizards, they see the moon. They are the moon. Make them reach the moon. He climbs to the moon from himself. The CIA is made up.
They aren't real.
Yeah,
CIA is made up.
Yeah, then
Who the hell
explain to my
sent this
dad
video
who runs
how
the
to grow
CIA.
1911 plants.
Oh, that's Ken Shimmore.
What do I mean, Mrs.
He's a cool guy.
Just a hang.
I see somebody didn't like warrior cats. I never read them, but
Alright, I gotta go. We'll see you later. Bye.
Bye.
Can you give that raccoon a red shirt?
Raccoon.
What's those document of papers with a Big Mac?
Big Mac. Ba-da-da-da. Alhamdulillah.
Which race would make McDonald's? That's the real
Inshallah, I
question.
shall genocide elves.
Genocide.
No, guys, that's how we
Genocide. Oh my
create
god,
world
guys,
peace.
it's
Just
so
create a
funny.
McDonald's. Everyone will stop fighting if we just give them a bunch of McDonald's.
Just give them some tendies.
But if we just gave the Russians some McDonald's, they wouldn't have invaded fucking Ukraine.
This is true.
They have
He
McDonald's
solved
in
world
Russia.
They're hungry
peace,
for their
guys.
tendies.
He is so smart.
How to stop World War. So basically, we make sure there is an IHOP on every corner. You fool, that'll only cause more war.
Nobody likes IHOP.
Exactly. That's how you start World War. You just make a bunch of IHOPs and everyone will be angry.
Everyone would just fight over who has the best version of IHOP.
It's just like, no. People
Nuclear
start
war
fights
and
over who has the
percentage
shittier IHOP.
IHOP locations.
And then we solve world peace by creating hundreds upon thousands of illegal strip clubs.
Why not just create world peace by giving everyone guns?
You see, if you give everyone guns, it will either end in world peace or world destruction.
Not as bad as nuclear annihilation.
Same difference.
I'm fine with that gamble.
It is a gamble.
I'm fine with having somewhat of a civil war. It's better than a nuclear
I mean,
war.
that's what the
Average.
Fourth Amendment is
Who
for,
says
I
you
think.
can't both?
Fuck, what amendment is it that gives right to bear arms?
The Second Amendment?
Okay, yeah.
Abolish it.
That one's
The third
I
one, I
find it
think.
funny that
Spellstuff
that
in real life.
amendment specifically exists so that you can say fuck off to the government.
I mean, yeah, that's basically why we have guns.
Then
Yeah,
you
if the
realize the rich
government
people have
starts
more
doing a
guns than you.
fucky-wucky, you just cap them.
Now you realize the rich people have more guns than you do. They are the new state. Yes.
That is government tyranny, actually.
Yeah, it's just the way it is now. Cope. Good thing I am dead.
Let's not bring the politics into this again. We don't need another person screaming at the top of their lungs.
Politics into this.
See, I have
Look, we can
therefore
talk
caused a
about
civil
spell
war,
stuff
or at least
politics,
conflict by
not
simply
actual
existing.
politics.
Okay, Jerry, can you show the picture of my cat on stream?
No.
Of my cats? Do it, please. They're cute, I posted them on. They're hugging.
The only thing on my stream is what Cyber's doing right now.
Who is Cyber?
Isn't he making the 3D models?
Why?
I made the model. He's just rigging it.
Yeah.
Oh, he's rigging the model.
Well, I rigged it and then I.
Okay, so what is like the current situation in spell stuff?
Let me just crop this real quick, and then I can show you. I don't know. how it crops.
Everyone's trying to kill each other.
I'm guessing that is completely relevant to all of it. There is a fucking guy in Supreme. Yes, this is
Wait,
high
what the fuck?
quality.
I didn't
mug,
even notice
which
that
is,
guy was wearing a Supreme jacket.
The
God
word
damn it.
mug, you need to memorize this. It is very important. You should say this about anything you ever think is. It is a noun which signifies that something is epic,
I have a feeling it doesn't.
but it does. You just say it a lot, and you will get mad respect from literally everyone ever.
Okay.
Your channel will.
I'm almost certain
I
it's
don't know actually.
racial slur in a different language.
I know you personally
What?
prefer Tanuki spaghetti. I'm aware.
Yes, I am very smart.
He's very smart, guys. I
Clearly,
don't like having
he is
a
the most
blank
intelligent.
white
Yes,
background here. I want to
definitely.
change this.
The funny has been achieved. Okay, anyways, I need to.
Here's the funny.
The
Wait,
funny.
Right.
The funny,
Anyways, I.
Here's your
I need to
funny
print
haha,
this.
my
I am
friend.
sweating madly for
So
some reason. I do
basically-
not know why. I'd be sick. Please.
Oh, I'm just seeing the cats. Oh, that's
yes.
adorable.
They're cuddling. They're amazing.
Alright. Put the chip.
Oh
and
no,
printers
Bongo
are
is no longer
printing
white.
One step closer to tank that will be
Fixing it.
comically large.
Fixing it. I'm doing it. I'm doing it.
Man, I really
Jared,
want to
make it
just
everyone
Fixing his
never tell anyone
problem.
about this. Just bring in a fell blade out of nowhere, and then BAM! You get annihilated by the biggest tank you've ever seen. Pretty sure it's the biggest tank in the game. It might be.
Oh god, his lips. What the fuck?
it looks better from afar. I promise.
Jared, why is his face like it? Seriously.
That's fine.
You can't keep getting away with this.
You can't get me away with it!
It's better if I actually.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure the Astray is technically a bit bigger than the fell blade.
Yo, why is your tank coming?
We've just
Paint?
discussed
I'm
this at length.
coming, I'm coming, I'm coming.
You drink the paint, drink it. Drink
Come
paint.
come take, drink it.
This is so funny. Anyways, could you like do thing, please?
Anyways, I'm gonna go commit some war crimes. BRB.
Haha, murdering people and human atrocity.
so
Funny.
I think we're gonna need a flamer.
Good game.
Specifically the heavy flamer.
I wrote a 56. It's an alright mod. Ambenor is a great mod. I like Ambenor.
Should be on all fours already. Lol.
Humanitarian crisis.
Scares me.
So like, what is spelled stuff lore, please?
Okay, well.
Is it like Homestuck?
This is about done. But I will go ahead.
Yeah, who, someone mentioned Homestuck?
Bring that up.
Who mentioned Homestuck?
Thank you, Cleo, for getting all the Chinese users banned from chat.
China. All my homies hate China.
Okay,
Yo, all
so
my homies hate
current political
China.
situation, here it is.
Oh dear lord.
I
They
still
already
need
have
to,
a map.
I need to change this a little bit, because two big things.
So-
There are no Union outposts in California. That's fucking ridiculous.
The Union?
Yeah, there's no way they get over here. So this is
Who is the Union?
not the United States of America, it's the Union. Not the United
Could you
States. 'Cause
explain what this is?
from scratch.
They failed.
Kinda, yeah. Because
I
I don't
believe
know.
we had a stream where we did that already, didn't we?
Yeah, no, there's plenty of opportunities for you to learn this. I'm not going to explain everything, but basically,
There's an entire
there's a
document
political.
about learning this.
Yeah, I'm just saying this for people in stream who might be watching. The 10 people watching, but
10 people.
the 10
who aren't
people
in
watching.
this
The
chat.
this is just a political map for what's going on in spell stuff. The two big things, I need to change this name, and I need to get rid of Union outposts here because very distant, and the tunnel shouldn't change that.
My fucking internet died. What the fuck?
Tribes of Wokus, the Sawoki, the Communists, Confederate States,
Oh, fuck,
slavery.
the Wokies got the Great Lakes.
United States is just a bunch of rich Italians.
Hell yeah, New England's part of that.
I know a guy who lives in Boston. He can probably attest to
Oh,
that.
don't forget the best one of all.
Yeah, furries.
No.
Just starting up.
The capitalists.
The oh yeah, the Disney Corporation. There they
Disney
are. Right there.
So,
The Magic
world
Kingdom,
building,
Florida. Why
beans.
is Florida a Disney core?
It's all right.
This is Disneyland.
The Magic Kingdom of Disney World literally became the Magic Kingdom.
So, like, did the world get nuked or something?
Oh shit.
And here's where the Ozai
The
are.
question
I want to limit this. I want to keep them out of Capitoli and Ventura. Have a little stuff in San Francisco, but just for the most part, just have them over here.
Yeah, alright, so the rest is
Wait,
just
Jerry,
wasteland?
if Florida's already
Like
so
everything
shit,
else
how
on the map?
terrible is it?
Basically, it's just a bunch of wild shit, like just
I get
creatures and
What if you made
monsters.
New England pretty wacky as well?
The focus
What
of
if-
spell
what
stuff
if-
is not in
yeah,
Europe.
What if there were a narco?
On Europe? Oh my god, I could not tell this.
Stop being 14 years old right now.
Stop it! Stop being 14 years old right now.
Stop
I
it.
swear to God.
Stop it.
Seriously,
Alright.
England, all of New England was and.
Hey, actually,
New
the Union
England
is a
is
little
the
more.
best
Originally, it
state.
was just going to be like this is one culture, right? Like for each of these countries, and that's mostly true. But for the Union, it's a little different. Because for Colombia, you have the whole like Summers clan doing this shit, and then New York, you have the basically the mafias doing shit, and then in Boston, you have the Celtic Knights doing shit.
Wait,
So
Celtic?
it's like
Oh
a
my god, based?
yeah, no, the
Oh,
Boston's
Celtic Knights.
completely overrun by Irish people.
Man, I love Welsh.
And
Welsh
it's
is the
like-
best
Hell
language.
yeah.
And their police force were formed into like literal knights, and they just go on crusades around New England, basically.
What if knights with guns?
Jerry, what is it with you and Crusades?
Crusades are awesome. Be quiet.
Let a man have his fun, man.
Let the Irish have their fun.
Let them have
Just
their
let
fun.
stop having fun.
Scholars.
The Irish have been fucked over so much throughout their history, you know. Just once let them happy.
And then New York, obviously, is just run by mafias. It's funny. It's just good.
That's how mafia works.
What if
Yeah,
thing it
just watch
beat
Conjun
in
House. That's what's happening.
North Canada with a bunch of forests and stuff.
Oh,
Like,
gay
it was like,
spaghetti chef. Are you
Conjun
fucking
is kid,
serious?
and then
Get the fuck out of here.
what if? Alright, so I have this idea, right? And the idea
Go on.
is a bunch of talking animals who live in the forest.
Okay, no.
And they
Snow
trade.
White.
and they fuck.
I have done horrible things.
What was that one? Someone wrote like a whole guidebook for like a furry fan fiction where like
Oh,
everyone in the
no.
future had like was like
What
a
have I s-
centaur or
What
something.
have I accidentally walked into? Unwittingly,
What if there was
unknowingly.
what if one part of the United States? What if what is it? Shit. What if Hartford had centaurs and it was just an entire town of centaurs?
That would be a nightmare because I hate Centaur World.
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay. What if
Ogres.
what about kitsunes? What about a town of kitsunes?
No, the whole point of spell stuff is that it's
We
a
don't
motif of
need
America.
no
It can't have like Japanese shit in here. That's stupid.
Ogres.
It has to be something that's distinctly like American.
Japanese and Chinese shit didn't get into America until a lot later after the time period we're basing this on.
Yeah, but you
Ogres.
could also have some injection of that culture in there. I'm just saying kitsunes are too associated with Japan to bring them into America. Something
Plus,
that would
Japan is-
be perfectly fine is like we have like
You can have,
Chinatown
like-
and stuff.
Oh,
I got a town Wendigos.
Yeah, no, Wendigos are fair game. Like chupacabras,
what about those,
Wendigos, stuff like that.
What about
just don't be too
ogres?
racist with it.
No, Jerry, what if all the rabbits have been replaced with like horned rabbits? Like the is it jackalope?
I think
Oh,
maybe.
jackalope.
So Jerry,
Jackalope would
Yeah.
be interesting.
Who said my name?
that was me.
What did you want?
So you like Centaur? So you hate Centaur World, but you like High Guardian Spice?
Yes.
He has excellent taste.
Okay, he doesn't like High Guardian Spice. I refuse to believe it. Okay, it's fucking bait because everybody and their mothers made that. Oh, why High Guardian Spice fucking sucks video. Nobody cares. It's a schlock TV show. If it hadn't been for the controversy a few years ago, literally nobody would know it existed. If it had just been dropped throughout that whole thing happened a few years ago, nobody would acknowledge its existence.
Yeah.
Nobody would.
Right. Everyone already
No, I
decided
think
they were
it'd
gonna
still
hate
be
it 3 years ago.
a-
It doesn't matter if it was gonna be amazing
Yeah,
or
I know.
whatever. It's just like if it's not like
It's
perfect,
I
then they're
don't
just
think
gonna
it's-
hate it because they already decided they were gonna hate it.
I know people decided to.
So, but that's a dumb conversation.
What makes a good YouTube video? What would get you views on YouTube? High Guardian Spice is actually
Ruby alt.
High Guardian Spice is worse than you expected.
You have mentioned.
Yeah, High Guardian Spice is the worst thing ever made by a human being.
It's beating a dead horse.
Worse than Hitler. That whole spilling the milk channel. Like, holy shit. Aren't you glad that's not what
What
I'm...
about a spilling the milk channel?
Aren't you glad that's not what I'm doing? Where you just release 200 clips of you complaining about a show?
I wish that was Jerry Freeman.
The question is, who the fuck actually watches that stuff, unironically?
14-year-olds.
Yeah, 14-year-olds. But whatever. Whatever.
I used to
past
like
that
the
whole
quarry
debate
because I was a
anyways.
fucking
You know
idiot.
what? I'm gonna go bed
See,
again.
I actually do
Hopefully it
still
worked
watch
this time.
ordering
Yes.
somewhat.
You know,
I mean,
Woke
I
garbage.
feel like we all know
No,
Jerry
bed.
is not
Right
doing
now.
it
Wow.
to become
Told the
popular.
viewers,
Because
have
if
a
he wanted
good
to
nice
do
sleep.
that, he would just
All of
do
Don't make
Ruby
me get
alt,
in
but
there
again.
and talk about
You gotta go to
Centaur.
bed because it's good for
I'm
you.
gonna be honest.
Go
I
sleep
don't
right
think
now. I don't care.
Watering is like a bad person.
Yeah.
He's just a
and I
fucking
think, like,
dumbass.
He makes good videos. But
Ooh,
he just
what
Does not make good videos.
what if
No, I said
Hartford
occasionally.
was
But
a
90% of
town
his
of
content
smelly-
is toxic.
He's a hate monger. It's plain and simple.
A hate monger. Everyone on YouTube is a hate monger. What do you expect? It's YouTube.
So? Oh, is that a good thing now?
Well,
Yes,
you gotta fucking
eating is
do it.
good.
Hate fuels the soul.
Logic fuels the soul. He is not logical. He just wants to instigate
Be
people.
just as big of a
Logic
load
makes
He's
as-
the kind of person who would get people hating High Guardian Spice.
I will murder people who use logic, okay? Who's gonna win? The
Use
orc with a
humor
stone,
to cope
or the
with what's
person who goes,
going on in
"Actually,
Ukraine. It's a fucking picture of a suburb.
I'm not even kidding. We were like in class today, and my English teacher was like, "I'm fucking
I don't fucking get it.
scared of what's happening in Ukraine. I don't want to be in this one."
Yeah, Spaghetti, I dare you to get in here and talk about Centaur World, so we can.
I don't
I'm
get
gonna
it.
trick you to get in here, so we can all
The
yell
most
at you for
important
making.
thing
Actually,
we
you know
need
what? I should
Spaghetti,
just pull that
listening?
up.
is for Jerry to eventually
Spaghetti's in
make
the
High Guardian
the
Spice
chat,
alt.
but I just want to show off Spaghetti's
Oh,
drawings because
God,
I know a lot of you don't know
Dear
anything about
God,
Spaghetti.
No.
Bro,
So
that
I'll
thing
just,
is
We
capable of
already
getting
get
alternative.
enough weird dumb shit. If we make that, it'll either just be a bunch of memes or just the most disgusting 14 and 15-year-old.
The most.
Sounds like a
disgusting.
day.
1, 2. There's another one. Okay. 3.
If I advertise the server on
4.
LGBT boards in 4chan, what do
5.
you think would happen?
That'd be like they just say like what are you doing? Like shut up. Get out. Be weird. But anyways, here's the art that Spaghetti did. This is the stuff I based all of Spellstuff's designs on. It's nice.
It's amazing.
They are very nice indeed, Mr. Freeman.
That is amazing.
It's so adorable. Just while picking up by those
die.
hands and slam them on
You're the
ground.
communists. They want to eat
Where are
you.
where are the humans?
No, they just want to eat your
Oh,
clothes.
they're right here.
Oh fuck yeah, dude, that looks sick.
Very cute wood head pad.
Very nice. Would
You'll
definitely
never get to head
not
pat a
make
kobold.
34 out of.
Slave owning elves.
Oh, nice.
Aw,
Still
slave
very
owners.
Oh,
Wooden
slave owners.
backhand.
How adorable.
How adorable.
Furries.
Wood backhand. I love how you don't even use what their race name is, just say furries.
Furries.
No, I get it.
A race name?
I know it's
Okay.
coming. I know it's coming.
I know I'm coming.
And then there was also just
Do music and
observing the
dance
dragon.
Ponder the dragon.
Are they edible?
Anything's edible if you try hard enough.
Everything's edible if you're not a bitch.
Exactly.
There's no bitches in America.
I love America. I love America.
I love America. I love America.
We
And
eat
Jerry-
goods.
You don't need to worry about anyone about having to make High Guardian Spice Alt because I already have a friend who's trying to do that.
Everyone
What
wants
if
to
you made
fucking do that.
optional alt?
It's
What if you made
awesome.
an alternative of
But
my
I don't.
store?
Why don't you
What are you
just,
making alt?
why don't we just like
alt-
fucking like leave Hard Guardian Spice alone?
Yeah, please. Can we please not talk about that shitty fucking show?
Let's just let it sit and get in the grave and die like it wanted to.
Let it die. Let it die.
Let it die, let it die, let it shrivel up and.
Let it die, let it die. Fucking. Oh,
I'm
you
just
fucking
imagining
die.
like a elven looking at an outcast and just dancing and clapping and just walking.
Maybe that would be maybe that's what maybe like spilling the milk is singing "Let It Grow," like spilling the milk is grow.
Jerry, this Ozai doesn't have like a mouth. It's okay if I don't rig that, right?
Yeah, no, you don't have to put a mouth on there.
Alright.
But why are you rigging the whole fucking face?
I don't know.
You could just use
Yes,
shape
he wants
keys.
to.
What the
I
hell?
don't know how to.
He wants.
What are you doing?
Quality modeling, Jerry.
I have to show people this. This is fucking insane. Look what this man is doing. Look at this. This is madman.
I'm losing.
Jerry's finding out his mechs.
by doing this. Like,
Yeah, that's what are you doing? You should be using shape keys for the face.
maybe.
He wants the model to be at top
You
quality.
know how? Do you know how
So
shape
when
keys
you
work?
upload a 3D animation in 7 years, it'll be good.
Do you know how shape keys work?
No.
Okay, well, basically the little like sliders that you use in like Source Filmmaker. And there's a very easy way of doing it in Blender, but I'm not gonna show you on stream. Speaking of the stream, though, I should probably just I mean, I've done everything I needed to do. I'll stay in the voice chat though, so I'll just be ending the stream.
Okay.
Funny.
Have you got any final messages to the people watching on YouTube?
I'm not making Ruby alt. Stop asking. Stop watching.
Is there
Okay,
anything
Jerry.
you
He's already
regret about
finished
Ruby
with it, bro. I've accepted that.
He's lying. He's planning it secretly.
He's lying. He's lying.
Keep watching. He's gonna make Ruby alt someday.
Ruby alt
I've come to
again.
terms with the
Keep
fact
harassing
that
him.
you probably won't make it. Or like, is there? I just have a question about it.
What?
Go on.
What is the question?
Is there anything you regret about it when you were making it?
Starting the Discord.
Everything.
It should have been a situation where people pitch ideas in the comments and then I just like expand upon that as I release videos, and then just kind of gauge as you go along. And with the Discord though, it leaves a lot of opportunities for people to have like more of a say, and the comments definitely give people more of a equal ground so that you can kind of like the comments that you agree with and stuff.
Discord kind of just promote.
Someone put it
the
best,
idea
like
of
I
just,
shouldn't like
"This is
outsource
my
my
idea,
stories
this is
to
the best
like
idea,
strangers.
Fuck you, fuck you.
I believe I posted like some comment about how maybe the Discord wasn't a good idea.
Yeah, something like that.
I mean, also it's the fact that the Ruby fan base is kind of toxic, and that inevitably fucked with it.
And more importantly, people who hate Ruby are toxic and wanted to fuck with it.
That is also
I
true.
It's Ruby is one of those things where everybody involved with it are just the worst kind of people.
I wouldn't
know
say
what you're on
that.
about.
Either
They're all a bunch
Ruby,
of
or
sweet
you
arts.
like it ironically.
I wouldn't say they're awful people. I just think they're just not. They were ill-equipped to do what I wanted.
They're 14-year-olds.
They were well equipped to do the things that they wanted, but not the things that I wanted. Because again, and I don't know how many times I've said this, but I wanted to do a story. They wanted to make a world. So it's interesting, but ultimately it was doomed to fail by virtue of me wanting to make it a public project.
You
Do you think if you kept it as a more private project that you would have finished it?
I don't know about finishing it, but definitely getting somewhere valuable.
I think
You think you would have actually had a proper story structure?
Yeah, probably.
Timeless quote.
Yeah, like.
Democracy has failed.
Yep.
Democracy never succeeded.
Also, what about that evil moon in like Solar?
Oh. Well, I can't say anything about that.
Oh, the Montella catalog.
One of my issues with SCP is the fact it's got like this fucking. It's got. By this point, the universe just makes no sense, and I can't get immersed into it.
That's kind of.
You just have to
point, it's
ignore
not supposed to
90%
make
of it.
Yeah, no, SCP is not